Oké, welkom terug bij Porsche Cars 2. We gaan vandaag de tweede race van het seizoen doen in het SRL GT3 kampioenschap in Imola. Dus ik heb nog ongeveer een kwartier de tijd, dus ik ga nog even een beetje running doen in private testing om misschien ook nog een setup uit te proberen, in ieder geval gewoon een klein beetje te oefenen. En dan gaan we daarna de lobby in. Ik zag wel dat ik al een invite had voor de party, dus ik denk dat ik heel veel ga joinen. En kan ik in de tussentijd alvast een paar rondes gaan doen om een beetje op te warmen. Zal ik heel veel de chat erbij pakken. Maar eerst voor ik even mijn laptoplader eruit te halen en mijn iPad-oplader erin te doen. Maar de race tijd, dus de vorige keer in Indianapolis finishte ik als 6e. Wat wel een beetje teleurstellend was, aangezien ik heel lang in die race voor het podium kon. Maar uiteindelijk maakte ik een paar fouten door ik even terugfilm. Dat was een 2,4 uur race. En dit is een 1 uur race. Dus ik vind eigenlijk de lange races wel leuker, want je hebt natuurlijk gewoon veel meer tijd, je hebt meer strategie en alles. Maar goed, we hebben dus nu een soort sprintrace van 1 uur, zonder pitstops dus ook. Even kijken of ik nog een setup heb van vorig jaar. Ja, ik heb hier nog wel Imola, SRL Imola. Dus ik denk dat ik die gewoon weer ga gebruiken. Ik heb alleen geen idee meer wat ik al heb aangepast. En waar ik hem vandaan heb. Maar ik vertrouw er maar op. Oké. Ik kan misschien nog 1 of 2 rondjes rijden of zoiets. Doe alvast de pit limit eraf, omdat het toch private is. Het scheelt weer een paar seconden. Yo Max, wat een sound, inderdaad. Die Audi klinkt altijd goed. Maar ben je ziek vandaag, ja? Is het echt in de zin van dat je je echt slap voelt of valt het mee? Anders is het wel heel vervelend op racedag inderdaad. Liep 1 keer naar beneden en daarna slip ik gewoon voor 1 uur. En Max, je wordt geroepen zie ik. Alsnog win ik Imola wel, ja, we zullen zien. Maar je hebt wel veel te verliezen. I'm in my bed to get up. Yeah, apparently he's not really feeling well. But he's saying that he is gonna race. He said he just walked downstairs and then went upstairs again, went to bed again and slept for like an hour. And that he's feeling a bit sick. But you know, with the race adrenaline, you're not really gonna feel that anymore, I think. Once you get into the concentration. Nice, validated lap time. This is literally my second flying lap I haven't practiced at all, and you can tell. Okay, I at least want to try and do one valid lap time before I go into the session. Ik ga 1.46, dat is goed. Ik heb geen idee. Ik ga nu eens kijken wat ik ruim. En ik heb de setup gekopieerd van vorig jaar. En ik heb geen idee hoe die setup was en waar ik hem vandaan heb. Maar ik vertrouw maar op mijn vorige zelf, vorig jaar, dat het goed is. Maar ik kan me het helemaal niet meer herinneren. Maar hij stond bij SRL Imola GT3. Dus hopelijk heb ik een jaar geleden een goede setup gemaakt, of gepakt, of gekopieerd, of wat dan ook. Heel hard. Ja, ik ga zo de lobby in. Ik ben nog een beetje gewoon privé aan het oefenen. Daarvoor word ik een beetje de achterkant bij het aanremmen. Ja, weer te wijd. Ik moet er wat eerder insturen. Je kan er wel iets meer een soort van afsnijden. Maar ze hebben zoals ze wil. Ja, het voelt prima. Alleen hopelijk is het ook snel. Ik heb liever een beetje een onstabiele setup die snel is dan andersom. Op zich is met GT3 kan je best wel makkelijk gewoon glijden en sluit opvangen en zo. Oh, weer te wijd daar. Oh, car the next lap, lekker. Kijk even wat deze rondes zijn. Ja, 46-9. Share zetten zo even, is goed. Zoals Indy. Of ik bedoel Daytona. Hier ietsje eerder insturen. Maar ik kan nog iets eerder, denk ik. Maar in ieder geval ben ik nu al binnen de track limits. Ah, slechte exit. Ik denk dat deze ronde misschien een lage 46 wordt of zo. Die was ook beter. Ik gok iets van een 46-1 voor mijn gevoel. Misschien wel 45. Oh ja, 45-5. En precies, Warden Q is mijn benzine op. Oké. Ik ga met de sessie in dan. Wat een stilte. Mooie timing ook. Ja, de Daytona setup was goed inderdaad. Ik had die een soort van gebaseerd op iemand met een Ferrari setup. Alleen die kon ik niet echt kopiëren, want de Audi heeft andere instellingen dan de Ferrari. En ik kon niet dezelfde waardes pakken en zo. Maar ik deed gewoon alle waardes van alle aspecten van de setup gewoon zeg maar zo close mogelijk bij dat van die Ferrari setup. En op zich werkte dat wel. Dus het was eigenlijk een Ferrari setup. Voor zover dat zeg maar mogelijk is. Maar sommige dingen die je in de Ferrari kan aanpassen, die kon ik niet in de Audi aanpassen. En ook heel veel dingen kon ik niet op hetzelfde getal zetten, zeg maar. Dus ja, deed ik gewoon steeds een beetje wat erbij in de buurt kwam. En hoopte ik dat het goed was. En dat was het op zich wel. Oh, 1 uur en 30. Ja, ik dacht dat het 1 uur was inderdaad. Maar misschien wordt het nog van. Ik ga even in de party. Helaas rijdt Jory niet mee, want hij zegt dat hij nog steeds... ja, niet echt om kan gaan met de GT3 auto's. Het is wel, ik denk dat hij het wel kan, maar hij moet gewoon wat meer kilometers maken. Ja, ik dacht dat het 1 uur was, maar we zullen zien. Misschien is het wel 1:30. Maar op zich vind ik dat niet zo erg, want dan hebben we waarschijnlijk een pitstop. En dat vind ik altijd fijner dan zo'n sprintrace zonder stops. Ook vooral omdat ik vorig jaar in de 1 uur race hier een fout maakte en crashte en heel veel schade dat ik daarna een stop moest maken. En ja, als de rest dan geen stop maakt, dan is het behoorlijk het nadeel. Maar ik ga even in de party.
Okay, fair enough.
Hello.
Hey Nick.
This will still
G'day.
be my final season in SRL. I'll probably still, I might still do GT3, but I mean.
But on
yeah.
F1, it's.
You probably want me to leave F1, but yeah.
Well, I don't care because I'm not coming back again, like in F1 as well. So.
Why
like,
not actually?
I stepped down as a reserve driver role this year, and next year I'm not really planning on doing it because, like, I'm taking up a space that could pretty much be filled with someone who's faster than me. I'm not really that. I'm not.
It's
that
really
good.
happening. 30 people on the grid. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well,
because people don't race, so.
Well, Owen Wilson, who raced last time out, he pretty much.
Owen Wilson?
Well,
Yeah, that's so funny that his name's actually Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Original,
Wow.
original joke. It's original.
Wow. Owen Wilson. I'd love
No,
to
but
hear
like-
Owen Wilson jokes.
Nah, he has heard it before.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
I can
No,
imagine.
but like
I
he,
know Owen Wilson
outscored
for
me
the
already in the
sofa
first race
adverts.
by like double the amount of points. So
But still, it
I'm
shouldn't
in.
have to be the reason because there's always enough spots. So even if you're reserved
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
next season, then you can also.
This is my
well,
impression
I
of
don't
Owen
really
Wilson in
enjoy
a
it that
house
much.
fire.
I don't enjoy Formula 1
Okay.
that much. So
Wow, that
I like
fire's really
GT
hot.
more actually.
Yeah, fair
I wonder
enough.
why.
I mean, that P2 in Spain, I mean, that's preparing me for my DNF and Zandvoort. Or what
Yeah,
I
please,
think's gonna happen.
please DNF a bit more to make the championship interesting.
Sandra, are we just gonna start right now, or
Give me
By the
one more
way,
second.
is
but
it
yeah,
1
okay.
hour and 20
So
minutes, the race?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's 1.5 hour.
Yeah, okay.
Like, because that's easy. It's easier than like 2.4 because we can't
Yeah.
do actual 2.4.
But I thought it was gonna be 1 hour, but I actually prefer 1.5. Because
Yeah, I
there's a
also
pit
thought
stop.
1
Yeah,
hour.
Sandra also thought it was going to be 1 hour because last year it was, but
Yeah.
I basically upgraded every single race. Like, it's either 2.4 or 1.5 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah. I actually like that
So-
because it has a bit more
Spa-
strategy and yeah.
Yeah, Spa is the only one that's going to be 2.4, and then the rest of them
Okay.
is going to be 1.5 hours.
Okay.
So, are you ready, Sandra? Have you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
That is one sad grid.
Well,
practice again?
no,
Oh.
it's qualifying. Straight into
Oh.
qualifying. Oh, look at Jensen.
That will be
144.
fun.
Oh no, wait, oh no.
What?
What happened?
Are you in the wrong
I
livery?
I just accidentally started up F1 for some reason. I tried going back to Project Cars 2, and it just went to F1. So
Really?
Well, you
and
got-
so it doesn't give you the option to "Are you sure?" It just does it.
Wait, what are you? Wait,
It's
so
usually
you swapped
always
Because it's
gives you the
games?
option.
PlayStation 5. It's
Oh,
You've
PS5.
swapped game
Oh,
over.
okay.
yeah. I'll be back in. Don't worry.
So on
Thank
PS5
God
it doesn't
you could
actually
join
give you the
F1.
warning.
Wait,
So,
You
like-
got 10 minutes.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't
so stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the warning at all.
Wow.
Definitely
If
worth
there's-
the money.
If there's anything I have learned with like working as a programmer, it is you always have to give people the option to cancel because people are literally stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Not sometimes.
No, it's easy to misclick if
Stupid
you're like
people like
scrolling
me
through a game.
deserve-
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
like you need to give people the option to.
It's good though. I'm already back in.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Thank God there's quick loading speed.
Quick loading speeds. Look at him flex.
I mean,
Well,
Dude,
obviously
the
need that on
PS5
PS5,
loading
so.
speeds are incredible.
But actually,
Like, the PS5 loading speeds are retarded good. It's actually
I can
cool.
imagine. But I actually had it when I did the 24-hour race with Max during the night. I actually dropped my controller on the floor, and it somehow
Oh my
opened
God,
the
it's
PS
dry.
menu and scrolled to the right. And it like for some reason I pressed X, so it was about to open a different game. And I was like nearly panicking. So it said, "Are you sure?" And I tried to pick up my controller as carefully as possible, and I somehow pressed X and opened a different game. And I just left the race, so we had to restart the entire race in the middle of the night. So even with a
Aw.
warning, I somehow managed to close the application and open a different game, even though I didn't mean to.
Wait, so P3 right now is glitched because Jensen.
Jensen is back in.
Me!
So.
Like you can't see P3 for some
Hello,
reason.
Sam. Good to see
Well, it's
you.
me,
Ah.
so don't worry about it.
Oh no. It is Jensen.
Yeah, for me it's also Logan.
Wait for me, wait for me,
Needs
Sam.
glitch as well.
Wait.
No,
wait,
Logan
wait.
is in P4 for me. For some reason.
Those will
Wow,
change in a
game
minute
glitch
anyway, so.
affecting me? Who the fuck thunk this one? That was surprising as a lying politician. So wait, people in Europe don't celebrate Thanksgiving, right?
No.
we
Just
don't.
us.
No, because
It's a,
we're not thankful.
like
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is a like a day dedicated to when the Pilgrims like invaded America, isn't it?
No, it's actually, so here's the short story. Pilgrims come over, and at first they made friends with the Indians, and they would trade with each other and teach each other about like what they know. And then they had like a celebration dinner together of peace that was
And then
first
racism.
Thanksgiving different. Yeah, and then what
Hey,
happened was
that Jim guy's
they're
still
like,
in the.
wait
Yeah,
a second, the
chat.
rule
He's
of
still in the group.
Indians is
I think
conquest.
I'm the thing of the group, so I'll kick him after this.
What? Who?
Contrary to
care.
popular belief, Indians are white. They're just very sunburned because they're outside all the time, so that's why they're red.
You
They're
can't
just
say
white
that,
people
Logan.
sunburned. That's true. They're literally white people that are sunburned
Okay, fair enough.
because they're out in the sun all the time. So you know, like when you're out in the sun all the time, like you don't really get tan, but you have like that light red hue to your skin. That's what it was.
Oh.
I almost managed to track extend. Oh, come on! I invited you. Did someone
What now?
invite him who's in the pits, or because I'm on track?
What is it?
Everyone's out on track.
I think everyone is out on track. Who needs an invite?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I mean, I sent him one. He's apparently blind, so.
Oh, come on.
Hold on, if I fuck up this lap, I'll get him an invite.
That would be great, but I think only I can invite him.
I don't really like the setup, Sandro, I can already say.
That's.
Hopefully it's not Daytona all over again.
Actually,
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, I haven't done any lap, and I struggle even to keep the car on the tarmac.
I've done 7 laps before the session.
Who's the red Acura?
That's me, but I won't go away since my fast lap.
That's fair enough. I just needed to know if it was
Who
someone.
is these 2 cars ahead, including a red Acura?
What are you already doing?
Left a good enough gap? Come on,
Yeah, I
guys.
thought I did as well, but like.
I went already to the gravel travel.
This is literally one-shot qualifying for me because now I gotta, stop on track.
Slow down
and
to avoid
invite
giving a penalty by race
Jeremy.
control.
So
Whoa. That was. That was
say that one was
almost
good.
Daytona all over again.
Best I've ever seen.
Come on.
Oh, these curbs.
All these curbs.
Who's pumped for Miami next year in F1?
I hope it's gonna be good, but I have a slight fear it might not be good.
Oh yeah, it's a tilt track. I mean, but Miami's a cool city, so the location should at least be cool as shit.
And that's what I'm hoping like carries the whole event.
And it's super hot, so maybe multi-stop strategy's happening.
Yeah, true.
I swear I invited Jeremy.
I'll get out of the way.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I should have gave you slipstream, damn.
Ah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Give you like 2 seconds of slipstream.
Oh my god, these curbs.
I feel like that's gonna be the main thread.
Yeah.
The whole race
I
is
locked up.
oh,
Sorry.
these curves.
You're good. I don't have any damage, somehow.
Ah. My button fell out. My wheel.
What?
Jensen button.
No.
Jensen's
No.
button.
Jensen's button.
Just no.
Sorry.
Awful joke is awful.
Come on, tires, get warm. Get warm. It's goddamn temperature.
Ah. It's my
Oh, nice,
How
I'm
did
on
I
ball.
lose 7/10
It's my
through
stop
the chain?
start thing that fucking fell out.
Oh. What?
Okay, John, I thought we were fine because the car feels nice to drive, but apparently we're just slow as hell, so.
Yeah, I
Why
prefer
do you pick
for
an
last
Acura?
place.
Because I don't get it.
Yeah, the
I have
last
I
year
have a
was pretty
suspicion-
decent.
I have a suspicion. We see that on. We saw that with the Audi as well from season 1 to season 2. I think that every few months the handling of the cars and the speed of the cars changes on Project Cars 2. I swear, that's my suspicion. I think that's happening.
Could you be contracted?
Because in season 1, the Audi was great and won the championship. Last season, the Audi was undrivable and horrible. Like, what is changing all the time? Now the Acura went from almost race winning to undrivable. Like,
If the car is still terrible in race 3, is it possible that I still can chase cars during the season?
I'm
It's
like
not
I'm
enjoying it.
I'm in an Acura myself, and I don't think we can do that.
That is the fastest lap I have done on this track.
Oh, nice, Sam.
Like,
At like, that's even faster than my time trial time. That's only like 4/10 of Jensen's fastest time trial lap.
Yeah, I can't get anywhere near that though.
Oh, pole position.
You never know, I might just take it right at the end by like a 10.
Yeah, you might
obviously.
actually. Just like
That is going to happen. Like,
at the death, he's just gonna like yeet it by like
There's
1
no way!
What?
It gave me the...
Oh, slow down. Oh, Nick, you got
It
crash
gave
there.
me one as well, I didn't even go off track.
Yeah.
I mean, I was close, but like I did not think I went over.
I think my
challenging the
main
call ref.
like area that I can gain time is in the chicane. I ran out of fuel.
Lap
No.
invalidated by the race director.
Wait, I'm gonna.
oh yeah,
find
I
out.
also had that happen before.
My sector 2 was shit on my lap.
I ran out of
Oh,
fuel.
I only have one more lap. Fuck. What am I gonna do?
What is he gonna do? Oh no. Oh no.
Time to bang out a lap, go on.
I can't. Oh my god! I can't even make the fucking second to last corner.
Pain. Just.
What do you mean slow down? I literally braked into third corner.
Where am I? Oh, I'm inside the wall. Nice. I reset to pit lane and it spawned me inside the wall.
Well, fuck. Lap time deleted.
Same.
I am up a lot, I hope I don't fuck this up.
Come on, Logan.
Oh no. Oh yeah, come on, yeah, right.
I'm up 6/10. in the
Running
first
wide
sector.
on a curb obviously deletes the current and the next lap, because why not? It's not like I lost like a tenth doing that.
Yeah, it's so easy to do there.
That's annoying.
Nice.
That's really annoying.
Oh, it's gonna be
That's
close
fun.
for me to make it over the line.
I don't
Someone
think
coming
you...
down the start-finish straight?
I think I will. Yeah, I've made it.
Okay, that might have been neat.
I didn't go off track! I backed off, and its time is gone, but lost time doing that.
Ooh,
Come on, Logan.
don't fuck up the last 2 corners, Logan, come on.
Dion, what time did you set?
Sam wants
Then
his
second
pole
of
position
the
lost.
Come
What?
on, Logan.
I can't make a lap. I spin like 2 times a lap. I can't.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like
spinning.
directly on
Yeah.
what I need for
I-
pole.
I-
Like I am
Where?
directly on it. I'm up
First
0.97.
corner, the
Oh.
chicane, Aqua Minerale, the penultimate corner.
Bro, turn the ABS on.
Oh!
That's the thing, it's already on. It's not
Really?
even on the braking.
72,000.
It's not even in the braking.
Let's
I just
go.
turned well on the straight and it's
Is
been.
that a 1-2 Ferrari?
What?
Yeah, that is a 1-2
I didn't
for
know.
the
Checks off
team.
a throwback
Oh,
to
Niki's
2004.
died.
Yeah, my lap was cancelled anyway.
Let's go!
I really could have improved, but yeah.
Sam, are you loving this, dude? Like, I thought
Because
you wanted
P2
pole.
always gets the jump on P1 on this game for some
Oh,
reason.
fuck off.
No, the speed
You
That's
have
why
to
you're
know it's
celebrating,
not
you
actually...
asshole.
That's actually a fact, and like P1 always gets bogged down off the start.
I mean, that's fine. As
What
long
is
as I'm paying
what is Jeremy
attention.
doing? He's
don't
left
know.
and rejoined at least 10 times at this point.
Nice.
Oh well, I'll take P3.
Woo! Oh, it's not by much as well, like, that you beat
Oh,
me.
that's the best I'm getting.
Guys, do not press X, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
look
make
at
sure
that.
to not load
Wait,
up a
Sandro,
different
is
game
the
as well.
Acura still garbage?
Apparently,
Nah,
yes.
that's why I'm only 10 seconds.
Do we
over
press
pole.
continue, or what do we
You
press?
you press continue. Only you.
Continue.
America.
Okay.
Dry, yes, please.
Bah, let's do this.
What radiator opening are you running, Logan?
25.
Or the front duct opening, I should... No, that's...
My
not the
ducts
right.
are 35-15.
Dion, I'd love to help
Okay.
you, but I have no idea how I
And
can
your
help
radiator
you, so.
opening
That's
is...
so
Yeah, I
low.
know.
85.
If
Wait, what's
I'm
the temperature?
really
85,
terrible,
I'm
I
actually
may
turned
quit
it down
doing
a
the
little
race
bit.
for the first
Wait,
time. I
Uh,
don't enjoy
I
it.
ran 25 when it was 94
The
temperature.
thing is, I
and it
don't
was
get
fine
is-
for like 10 laps.
I
so
think
what are
the
you
car is
opening it
slow,
up to?
but
I'm
you
actually
think the
just
car's
keeping it at
unstable,
25 because I don't
Yeah.
want
which is
What?
which
I
it's not
can't
for
hear
me,
what you're
so-
saying, you need to speak a little bit louder.
I'm
Um,
keeping it at 25. I don't want to risk it.
What, radiator opening?
Yeah.
That
Mate,
low,
I have
yeah?
mine at 80.
Yeah, I've had 70.
I'm thinking like at
Maybe I'll
50
do
or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm,
let's see if the soft tires make it throughout the whole race.
maybe. Do you think like 50 on radiator opening is gonna be okay? For,
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna use that too.
God.
not blowing the car up.
I'm using 30, and I'm gonna be shocked if I gain damage.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna have a little bit more less opening
I'm running
than me. then.
80.
Yeah, but
Yeah, well, you're
like
you
you're
suck,
running a
Jensen.
different car as
kidding.
well, so.
Yeah, well, he sucks, so we don't...
No,
How
don't
does-
say that.
How do we get less damage though? It's like, I don't know how to.
Not run the
car's
engine as
high.
hot. Like
This is so weird. Like, Jeremy is in the lobby. I can see it if you go on online lobby. He's in the lobby in a red Porsche, but he's not shown
no,
on the
he's
screen
not
right
shown.
now. So that's kind of interesting. Guys, remember to
Well-
ready up in time.
If my car explodes, I blame it on Logan.
Stall.
Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just changed the
Oh.
complete setup, so if I hit this
Yeah,
server
yeah.
out, then that's...
I'm blaming Jeremy because he's not on the grid. So.
Look at the two the Amara Ferraris.
Yeah.
Good luck,
I'll
by
tell
the
you
way.
what,
Alright,
good
good
luck.
luck.
Might get the
guys.
jump.
Let's not bottle it into turn 1, Logan. Where are you? Okay,
I'm gonna be patient.
yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see.
Take the line, take the line.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm so bad.
Oh! Rip
That's
Sandra.
your voice now.
Nice. How am I so... I'm gonna quit right now. Bruh.
Neek.
Yeah,
Are you
sorry.
gonna run lean mixture at some point, Logan, or can a full tank go to the end?
I'm going to the end. I got 52 laps. In.
Whoa, Jensen. Oh my god.
Or 20 years that I started with.
But are you running a high rich mixture, or what are you running?
Yeah, I'm just running the standard.
That was quite a dive.
I don't lead out.
Okay.
Mate, yours was quite a dive. I covered off the
You know me, I'm
inside,
very
yet you
much
went
an
for a
all-out-
little
Yeah, true.
gap.
But it wasn't that late.
Oop, I had a little bit of a lockup.
I think this is where I lose majority of my time. Oh, well,
Well, you
no.
gained it there, but I
Yeah, but I
mistake.
track extend. Oh, apparently I didn't
I
track
forgot to
extend.
break a touch earlier because I was doing slipstream.
This corner I absolutely hate. The penultimate corner is absolutely garbage.
Oh, you're not sending it up the fucking inside there.
Let's go!
Last moment.
Could we have a mass collision?
Was already on the inside.
I ran wide, but I came on the
Yeah.
track first. Never mind, don't worry.
I at least survived the first
Oh, overshot turn 1 a little bit. Oops. Maybe not do qualifying
Save this.
runs.
Oh, Jensen.
Maybe I shouldn't do qualifying runs in the
That's one
race.
thing- That's one thing that's difficult, but at the same time I like it about this game, like how much the track conditions and car conditions change when
Yeah,
you have to drive.
but it's
so
beautiful.
Like a
I love it.
constant evolving thing, yeah.
Makes you feel like you actually progress in time. I quite like it. It's quite nice. You gained quite a bit there to sector 1.
It was all that last corner.
Okay.
I think I brake a little earlier than you, and it helps me get on the throttle earlier.
Oh, Jensen, by the way, I'm
I
having
hate
to
that.
steer to the right in order to drive straight, so that's why I'm moving
Oh.
slow.
I gained
Do you
significant
also
time through
sometimes
Aqua
get slowed down
Minerale.
warning, even though you don't run wide?
Okay, I'm bossing the
Oh my.
final sector, it seems, or like those two corners. The chicane and Aqua Minerales. I'm not panicking, but I'm gonna panic if I at some point see the engine wear go up to 1. It's like, oh shit.
Nah, if it gets up to like 1...
I remember when your engine blew up, Sam.
Yeah, I have done that before, so it wouldn't like come unnatural to me. I missed turn 1 again. I've done the same thing twice now.
Wait, oh, it gave me a slowdown for that? Oh, they took it back, okay.
Yeah, I blew my engine on the last race of the season in Season 1. I forgot to open my radiator after qualifying.
Oh yeah, I remember that since older.
And I ran there with no radiator opening. And in one lap it went up to 50, I tried to box to fix it and they wouldn't fix it. So on lap 2 the engine just blew up coming into the last chicane on Solder.
Their fix was to retire the car.
Yeah. Like,
this corner right here is where all my troubles are.
what, through that left-hander?
That left-hander, yeah, my car's very unstable through there.
As long as you don't bin it, it's fine. Oh, whoops.
Don't be me.
Did you spin there?
Me?
No, the Sandro, in the left-hander there.
I spun on lap 1.
Yeah, but in what corner?
Turn 3, the king. Apparently I just got random oversteer. Yeah, really interesting one. I haven't got any oversteer there all day long, but this time the car thought like, yeah, let's just do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Really cool because now I gotta steer to the right the entire race.
Oh, you've steering damage.
Yeah.
Did you hit the curb
Nice.
maybe, or the grass on the inside?
I don't think I hit the curb.
Oh, you're
but
doing
Dion had a better
the last
view.
turn so much better than me.
Because
though.
I actually crashed exactly there last season as well.
Trying to stay in
I've
clean air.
got this car just doesn't have any brakes.
If you feel like you're faster, just go for a
No,
move.
I'm not. It was just a really good...
I've overshot turn 1 again.
Same. I just followed you.
How quick
I
are you
just
going
put
in
down
so
a
far?
line and said, we are all missing turn 1.
Yeah, I was reacting to the braking lights.
260.
I underestimated how much the slipstream helped me.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
I did the same as well.
Oh, okay, so if I keep missing turn 1, everyone will.
I like Sam, even though he's the leader.
I'm even 10 seconds behind you. I didn't even see how you did it.
Oh, okay. It's just a domino effect. Everyone
Yeah.
is just doing what I'm doing.
Success.
You didn't have any trouble there?
Oh, I did. I was fighting the car the whole time. I might have
Oh
looked
no.
nice, but...
Whoops.
My god.
Oh. Yeah, that's what happens. Well, whatever.
Well, this time we didn't follow you.
Nah. Just made a mistake. I was a little bit cocky there, going into the
It gives
corner
me a
just
slowdown
before.
penalty for not even leaving the track.
Yeah,
Literally,
same.
if there was like a third, if there was a third-person shot of that, or a spectator shot,
Max
I'd
bump.
literally be able to show you that it was literally nowhere.
I hate the 2 last corners. They're awful.
For some reason I got
Ah,
those corners
what
down.
the fuck?
Okay, time to use this Ferrari power.
Mercedes power versus Acura power.
You should win this easily.
We call that Acura
Or
power?
in 6th, Honda power. Come on.
Well, yeah, it is Honda, but like... They call it
Guys,
Acura over in America.
Jensen's in a Mercedes. We need to check his rear wing after this race.
And by the way, Sandro, my max speed was 256.
Okay, so I'm losing about 10 kph just because of damage, I guess.
There's not a warning.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Oh, Logan!
Oh.
No, fuck! I hit you. Got damage.
Uh-oh!
Fuck.
Oh, no.
I should have
It's
gone to the
all
right.
exploding. It's all exploding
Oh,
ahead
fuck
of us.
me.
Oh well.
10% damage.
What about you, Logan? How much damage?
Yes.
Okay, that's enough for me to know that it is pretty bad.
Oh man, I can't believe I didn't react well to that. I should have just swerved to the right or left. I went straight to the middle where Logan was.
You should have gone off track pretty much.
Yeah. I just panicked.
I think I'm pitting for repairs. I'm just gonna use this as a
I'm
practice
really
session. Alright.
Wow, I saved that! Wow!
I'm sorry for your crash, Logan.
I'm still a bit close to the rest.
That was incredible!
Locked up.
I can't believe I just ran straight into Logan.
Go!
Who's pitting for damage, Logan or Neek?
Yeah, Logan. I'm staying out.
Lockups, man.
Oh, Nick is staying out.
Yeah.
Literally, my brakes, they're not even that hot, really. And they're still both front locking.
Yeah, my car is slow and doesn't brake good.
That was not a long pit stop, at least.
I think I spat in the pits. Yeah.
That was not long at all for 20 suspension and 18 front end.
They just like no clip through the car with the new suspension arm.
How I managed to get back home.
Logan, they just no clip through the fender with no like. They just replaced your
oh my
suspension
god, there's
arm.
not a warning!
Oh, mine is even better, Logan. I got an entire bent steering arm fixed in 8 seconds.
Yeah, as if you can fix a bent steering arm in 8 seconds.
By the way, Logan, I'm sorry that I ran into because I gave you
Just
damage, of course, but I just couldn't react in time.
I kind of spun in front of you, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have done more to avoid you, but I just tried to jump on the brake and I couldn't turn anymore because of that.
Zombie on the pace.
Well. Yeah, you couldn't really do anything then, Nick.
Yeah, maybe I should have braked, but just turned because I had the brake locked, so I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think you were expected to go anywhere on the exit of a corner.
No, yeah, it was a bit of, yeah, just wasn't enough time to react.
On this track are as bad as Jeddah pit exit on F1.
By the way, guys, this is the 3rd race in a row, including F1, that I've ruined my race by spinning on my own. So.
Oh yeah.
New record.
Australia, I spun in turn 1 because the auto spin curve. Last race, I spun from 3rd place on the safety car because the tires was ice cold. And now I spun randomly. I don't know why.
Did you spin on the safety car?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was 3rd.
Oh.
And I checked that replay back so many times.
I did it as well.
I wasn't even giving it like 70% throttle. I don't know.
You just Roman Grosjean.
I mean, tires were 50 degrees, but still.
You just Roman Grosjean did, pretty much.
I'm catching up Max very nicely. But
I was in 3rd.
I saw Kevin Magnussen. He was on Danish television just before the Grand Prix last time out. He told what actually went wrong for Grosjean during the Baku incident. Like, he explained it with his steering wheel. He had the steering wheel in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Like it was basically a rotary dial that goes from like 1 through to 8 with the brake balance and stuff like that. But the funny thing is, for some reason that rotary also works directly from 1 to 8. So you don't have to go. So you don't have to go through all of the settings. You can just go straight from 1 to 8, and that's what Grosjean did. And
so I'd like too much rear brake.
He just moved the brake balance all the way to the rear and just locked the brakes.
That's what it looked like. Yeah.
That was pretty much what happened. And like I thought he actually just like was too trigger happy on the throttle, but apparently not.
Yeah, you can see it was during braking.
I didn't notice it, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a corner cut. Or not. Huh. How much tire wear do you have, Nick? Like,
not much. It's barely anything.
I think I can be in trouble here.
Well, I'm just too slow in the straights now with the aero damage.
right behind Max now.
But luckily I barely have suspension damage.
What lap times are you guys running?
Max didn't go off track there.
147 threes.
There you go, there's proof it's stupid.
And I'm only 2.5 seconds off anymore. It's improving.
Yeah. Well, my last one was a 47.3. It is pretty much the. Oh, that's the fastest lap. I'm stupid. Well,
Yeah.
My fastest 46.9.
147.
Oh, my fastest lap at the moment is only a 49.9. So
I just did a 49.3.
And I'm 2
So I think we're just slow again, Dion.
yeah, well, I also haven't practiced. Basically, these are the first lap with this car on
Max
this
has
track.
gone deep.
I
then
don't
again,
think the
I'm
others
not-
have done a lot of practice, so.
I don't really think I'm pushing
I
that
haven't done
hard.
any, pretty much.
Like, Nick is keeping up with me at the moment.
Yeah, just about, but I am pushing.
Yeah, you are pushing. I'm just taking it easy, trying not to bin anything
So
and not risk
Sensible.
anything.
Get back to you guys
here's,
soon.
here's the thing, guys. How does the Acura going from last season at Imola, challenging for P2, I think it was, with Samuel and
Yeah,
Dion,
yeah.
to going 2.5 seconds slower per lap? That's what I
Sandro,
don't understand.
It's basically the same with the Lamborghini. The first season I used it, it was challenging like for great positions, and then
Yeah.
second year, I only got one. I got one podium, but still, like it should have been more than that. Like judged by the previous season.
Yeah, it's weird. But like the game doesn't get patched anymore at all.
No.
So I would say it would be
it,
impossible
why
for the
I
cars to
don't get it,
change.
so.
Yeah.
it doesn't get patched anymore, so it can't be that.
It's the same setup as well.
I don't know. Maybe conditions are a little bit different. I don't know.
Yeah, but 2.5 seconds is too much.
It's still much, yeah. It doesn't really make sense, to be honest. That you
Slow
should-
down penalty, my ass.
Yeah,
I
you
would
don't actually
rather
have to
not
even
do
go
that.
off track.
No.
Most of these slow down penalties.
Where's the leader actually right now?
Penultimate corner.
Penultimate corner.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be lapped.
Setting some good 46s. Getting the braking into the penultimate corner right. Sam's dropping knee.
Yeah, I've picked up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, I can't
What was
keep
your
up.
last lap?
What?
What was your last lap?
It was a 47.6.
48.6
So-
for me.
Okay,
It was a 47.6.24 for me.
Yeah, I'm losing like 2 seconds compared to my best lap delta, so I may pit earlier to fix the damage.
But I'm not really pushing through Aqua Minerales because, like, last time I pushed, I went wide.
Is that like the double right-hander?
Yeah,
Yeah.
uphill. The
Come
uphill.
down to it now. Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Is it raining?
No.
No.
Wait, there's droplets on my screen. Wait, it is actually raining.
Not for me.
Not for me. For me, it's sunny.
Yeah, not for me.
That's a bit weird then. What the heck?
Dion, this is like the have I got a puncture moment?
yes. yes.
What do you mean, like in Kota
No.
or what?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's an insider.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Got 46.3.
Oh, I need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, because the track is getting wet right now, so. Gotta slow
No,
down.
I just got a slowdown penalty. Maybe it's just my, like... No,
Brain.
there is definitely droplets on my screen.
He's
I'm
already
not joking.
succumbing to the endurance.
I don't know why there's droplets on my screen, because we haven't hit the 45-minute mark yet.
I certainly can't see droplets.
Yeah, for me, it's really sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sunny as well,
It's
but there's like
literally-
If I see
small
droplets,
How
droplets.
could it
just
rain
doesn't
with
sweat.
no clouds in the sky? How's that even
No, it doesn't make
possible?
sense. That's what I'm.
Project Cars. All the time.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't
so-
feel like it's raining as well, but I can just see like droplets on the screen. It's really weird.
Maybe you got a bad like monitor.
It's the
And you
same
got
monitor
big
I've
time
had for like
pixels.
I've had this monitor for 10 years, for like 10
Exactly,
years.
it's going bad.
Nah.
How long is this race? 1 hour and 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Too long. Can
So
end,
20
please?
minutes I've burned.
And the
quite a
weather
lot of
is set to
fuel already.
change if it wants to change at the 45-minute mark. Huh, it's weird. It doesn't feel like it's raining and with the car, like the handling of the car as well, so it's kind of weird.
I've gone wide.
Strange.
Oh my god, it's actually raining. It's
Really?
raining.
Do you see what I mean?
I can't see it.
I can't see
Middle
it.
sector, it's just started raining.
Yeah,
No, it stopped. I
Oh,
swear it
yeah,
literally
now
started
I see
raining.
droplets as well. Now it's actually raining on the front stretch as well.
Yeah. See,
Just a bit, but it is.
I
It's not
literally
much.
turned on the windscreen wiper for 2 corners and now it's gone again.
That's really odd.
Yeah, it is raining a little bit. It's like dripping. It's not much, but like,
No!
and it doesn't affect the handling of the car. So it's really weird. But
I come across like that.
Einstein shit.
it's so weird. Not everyone is seeing it at the same time.
Oh yeah, now I'm seeing it
Yeah,
as
I
well.
can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Slow down. How?
Where are you, Sandro, at the moment?
Front straight.
Oh, I'm coming into the penultimate corner now.
Yeah, I ignore the slowdown as well. I've got a 1-second penalty.
Yeah, I can see that. That's quite nice if I bottle it. That I have some way to give. But it's so weird. It's clear sky and it's dripping.
I just had it again in turn 1, but now it's fine again.
It comes
I just
off
had
and
one
on
too.
again.
Yeah.
It's not consistent throughout the whole track.
Yeah, I can see it too. I hope it will start to rain, because then I can fix the damage.
I hope it won't, because I am already struggling enough on the rise.
So, if it doesn't rain, we can't go to the end, right? With the fuel.
You should be able to.
Yeah? Like, is everyone
You
gonna
can
do it? No, so-
You can always fuel save, like...
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm on 90 liters, I started on 120, so I'll be well good, I think. As long as I don't go below 60 liters, it's
I want 87.
fine.
I think I'll be fine, but
If it doesn't start raining, which I highly
saying-
doubt,
I set a
it's
fast
raining in the
sector.
middle
What?
sector.
I literally slowed down and got another penalty.
You can see heavy, like, light rain in the middle sector. I think it's gonna start raining at the 45-minute mark.
Yeah, maybe.
That's so annoying. I really wanted a dry race.
Is it me? Is it got a little bit darker?
Jensen,
That's a bit.
what did I just say? It's light rain in the middle sector at the moment. Oh yeah, it's definitely darker coming out of the last turn.
Are you guys using 6D at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Down
okay.
the start finish straight.
I'm not even making it to 6th gear. That was not...
What?
Yeah.
Jeff, shut up, we're not boxing for wets already. Okay, there's puddles forming into turn 1 now.
No.
Already?
Already. A little bit. Like on the off the racing line, there's a bit of a like shiny part.
Do you have a puncture, Samuel?
No, I don't. I don't have a puncture. I don't even think you can get punctures on this game.
You sure?
You can. I know in some categories.
Well, good you realize, Samuel.
What?
No, it's fine.
I didn't hear what you were saying the last bit there. You cut out.
Imagine losing 2 seconds and get a slowdown warning.
Imagine losing 2 seconds per lap.
Imagine losing.
Per second.
What was that? It just felt something weird there.
The wet track.
Was it Mac?
That felt like I got like the car just went like seemed like it got hit off the road or something. I don't know.
Puddle.
Clearly. Oh, that's a slowdown for sure. If it, yeah.
My car feels like dick in the race field.
It feels like dick. That's a good description.
That's
It just
Yeah.
wants to spin around every corner.
Come on, car.
Samuel, what lap times are you setting?
Just a second. I need to get out of this corner. 47s.
Okay.
I had a
And we are
slow lap
short
because of the
with
slowdown penalty, so I'm not counting that one. That was a 49, so.
I am slowing down, and the penalty doesn't go away again.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
slowing
another,
down.
like a 2-second penalty this time, and I spun. Fuck this game.
I did a 47, 46, and then a 47.
I was literally off the
The
throttle
last
for
3
5
laps
seconds, and it still
before last
gave me a
lap.
penalty. I was just rolling through the entire sector.
And that's what I mean with Project Cars 2. It's changing all the time. I'm pretty sure last season at Imola, when you got a slowdown, you could just ignore it, go for the next corner and
Yeah.
brake and it would be gone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now suddenly it's this harsh. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's like the game changes between sessions as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it pretty much does. The handling of the cars change, like, even if conditions don't change.
Yeah, like I practiced on heavy fuel and all this, and it felt absolutely nothing like the car feels right now, and the track conditions were virtually identical. It was like 4 degrees different on track, and that was it.
Yeah. But the thing is, also when you make, like, a private practice session as well, it really, it can switch between, like, handling models. It's like there's 3 different handling models, and it just chooses one for you.
Yeah, 2 of the 3 are called Fuck Logan, though. And there I go again. Awesome. I was gaining time for like the last 10 minutes. There goes all of it.
Oh, that's a slowdown.
What? Okay, alright, I got a slowdown for running on a curb and literally braking for like 5 seconds. Nice.
Yeah, you only get 3 seconds of curb braking.
Oh. Oops. Oh, Jensen into P2. Nani? Go on,
It's
Nick.
rain.
Kill him.
Come on,
I got a
safety car.
slowdown penalty. I lost time again.
Let's go. Oh yeah, it's definitely.
I've got 2 Audis behind me.
Oh, it's
Literally
definitely
right
raining middle
beside
sector
me.
right now.
Ah! I have to back off. Got a penalty.
Oh,
It's
you
chasing
got us.
every-
You got a
Whoa! What
penalty
was
as well.
that? You fucking idiots!
What's going
I
on?
didn't even move over.
Neek, you literally fucking went all the way to the right.
Did you guys crash on a straight?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, man, but I didn't move to the right on my screen. I just saw you suddenly.
Excuse me, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Safety car?
No.
Please.
Ah.
Fortunate.
Man, I'm really sorry,
broke my
Jensen.
rear suspension, mate. How can you do that on a straight? Literally.
That's
Is
not
it
Russell.
maybe it's desync.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You
There's
can.
no fucking reason.
I'll send you the footage.
We were both alongside each other.
Yeah. But I definitely didn't turn to the right. But I'm really sorry for your crash, man.
Oh my goodness, I forgot there in that corner.
Didn't that happen with Reese and like Rob last season?
Yeah, but Rob is a knob.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was his fault. I did have a look at the incident.
I mean, I don't know why you're fighting so hard if you fucking got so much damage on your car.
Well, but I wasn't trying to fight it that hard. I was just alongside. But I definitely didn't turn to right. It happened to me with Jeremy as well last season on Imola.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I mean,
you definitely veered to the right. It was literally a left-hand king on that. And it's like you just came across the right and just fucking did that.
Yeah, well, I'll have a look at it, but I'm 99.9% certain that I didn't turn to the right.
I'm 100% certain you went to the right, so...
Well, I'm sure that I did on your screen, but
ooh.
I'm also sure that I
900%
didn't
versus
on my
100%.
screen.
Who wins?
Safety car?
No.
Yes.
No, there's no
I'm
safety
still on the
car in
lead
this
lap,
series.
so safety car would be great.
This is a democracy we vote for.
By the way, Sandro, I already have improved my fast lap to a 148, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm also on a 148.3.
Who's improving
Oh,
in
man.
these conditions?
Then your car is
Well,
still
I did my
damaged in half a second fast.
46.8 in these conditions.
I'm getting slowdown penalties for literally nothing.
I got a slow down penalty for going into the grab.
I'm
Okay.
literally slowing down 3 seconds for losing a second going off track.
Hello,
That's a lot of
game.
fucking
I
damage.
literally went into the gravel and lost 2 seconds. That's not a pen. Please, you should go away. Hello. Sorry. 2 seconds?
Oof.
Yeah, that just happened to me as well.
I got it, and it says, "And first warning for leaving the
Yeah.
track." What?
I got that too.
Yes, I got it as well.
Bro, I outbraked myself turn 1 and lost like 2 seconds going into the gravel. Thank you. This game, man.
This is a joke.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking great racing, dude. Great racing.
This thing is so sensitive.
I got a
I've never
penalty and I
played-
was literally fucking backing. I backed off. I lost.
Yeah,
whole
that's
3
relatable.
seconds.
Yeah, we all have that problem, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
in a corner, I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty on 56 sensitivity.
Why do I even drive these races? Why is this
That's a
game
way
so
to explain a racing game, I guess.
It's so touchy, it's so free.
I'm
Like,
also
it is
really
definitely
touchy.
an American
No,
car.
Sandro,
It is
no.
free.
lost about a second
How
there.
much do I need to slow down?
Yes.
There's no point slowing down. It will still give you a penalty. You can just slow down like 10 seconds.
Oh, there it goes. I appeased the gods.
I feel like you are starting to feel the grip going away.
A little bit.
I felt that on lap 1.
But
It's definitely raining more. Like, what's grip?
in
Yeah,
Sector
true.
2 especially, it's raining quite...
For me, it's raining on like 70% of the track now.
Yeah, it's still...
Yeah.
It's raining on the majority of the track, but like Sector 2 is probably where it's heaviest. Whoa. Nice drift.
That was for the Asian fans.
Yeah. Even though, like, I don't think we have Asian fans, so
Love their drifting now.
they do. The drifting is pretty cool if you know how to do it.
The thing with drift, I don't know, I'm just not into drifting because it's like, hey, want to drive your car in a not effective way? Drifting! It's like there's no function to it at all.
Wanna burn rubber but extra?
It's like the only thing they're going to be good at is spinning the car back around when they crash on track.
Yuki Tsunoda! That's why he's spinning so much. He's trying to drift.
I always love that cliche where it's like people street race in a movie and then they slam on the gas and spin the tires. It's like you realize that just means they got a horrible fucking start.
Yeah. I also like how in every single movie, when the climax comes in a car chase or something, the protagonist can always press the accelerator a little bit more. Like knobhead, press the accelerator 100% the whole time.
Or you can hit the nitrous too early, apparently.
Oh yeah, way too early. And it also shoots flame out of your exhaust. And it's blue flames. I mean, what? That is definitely how Nitro works.
Nitro is basically shot into the engine.
Yeah, it's like it's not even a liquid, it's a gas. Like, some people pretend it's like a liquid or something. That's really not the case, it's just laughing gas. Or like, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called, but it's like gas. But we can all agree...
Talking about gas, what is the guy's fuel situation?
74 liters. So
68.
Well, at least the car, while being slow, it's at least fuel efficient.
Yeah, true.
I got 80.
I might have to do a little bit of fuel saving at some point, but not a lot. I mean, since the car gets lighter as well, it's gonna be better, I suppose.
I'm hoping when the car gets lighter, it feels less like a bag of smashed assholes.
The analogies that you pull out sometimes.
I have no idea like how this happens sometimes. Like I even tested high fuel runs and shit, and then all of a sudden we get in the race and my rear end, like literally, like I don't know how to tell him to take the ice skates off the back of my fucking rear wheel. I don't have a button map to that.
Bruh. Do you guys don't have any grip problems?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No.
Not me, like...
I have plenty.
Did you ever push a Hot Wheels car around on like like one of those fake plastic like kitchen or bathroom floors and it just slides everywhere and it's that's what my car feels like.
Since it started raining constantly, I've lost like 2 seconds a lap suddenly. Like the last 5 laps.
I just have thick plastic wheels that just kind of
Yeah, I'm losing grip as well now. I can start hearing the the water as well under the wheels.
Yeah, at the moment I'm only 1 second slower than my fastest.
But I'm catching up to you, Sandro, so...
Yeah, because I just spun.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're generally catching up to me anyway, but...
I think it's you. At least.
It's me. Yeah, I can hear I can hear the water as well. And my tires are getting, like, bluish.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, grip is starting to leave a little bit. I think at the 45-minute mark it's gonna be wet tires, potentially.
Still, how is it raining without any clouds? That's impressive.
Yeah,
there's clouds over me.
Yeah, no clouds.
God is flexing.
He really do be flexing. Rain with no clouds. Yes. But yeah, I'm having to brake a little bit earlier for every single corner now, otherwise I'm just gonna
You just
go
now
straight.
have to brake earlier?
Yeah. I have, like, I've had so much privilege throughout this whole race, pretty much. It's incredible. Oh yeah, you can... Our tires are starting to cool down as well.
My front left is like ice blue.
I'm starting to drop off in lap time as well.
Ice blue, I don't know why.
How the fuck are your tires already blue? Mine are still green.
Mine are green, apart from the front left, which is just ice blue.
Yeah, mine is turning turquoise as well, at the moment, so...
I can see a reflection off the track.
Oh... You can't really go offline, otherwise you're gonna experience water.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, I know.
Experience very
It looks like a Porsche from behind, Sandro. Just saying.
Really isn't.
No, I can see now. I got a little bit closer. I thought it was Jeremy at first.
Jeremy's not on track.
No, I realized that as well.
I think Avermedia is the worst. You can actually see like reflections from the track.
Yeah, it's getting bad right now.
Around what?
The uphill right-hander.
Oh yeah, I hated that. I think it's been wet since lap 1. Everyone threw their beer on it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Whoa!
Oh my god, I almost sped.
Yeah, it's
Big
really
lag.
there.
Big lag spike.
Yeah, because every time
it
someone
was me.
pits. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, and I came in wheel hopping like I was in a NASCAR. my tires must be so flat spot. It was literally like. Pop, 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 pop,
Are you going to the wet tires now, Logan?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I need to do something.
I still don't think it's justified though, but you do you, and watch me screw up my race strategy.
What am I going to do? Lose time? You know what I mean? Like,
True.
I'm like the Bottas right now. They're like, fuck this
Whoa! Proper aquaplane help, and I'll try and get in the throttle.
Yeah,
And
turn
just
one
spin
braking.
backwards.
Yeah,
Break
turn one
turn
in
one.
general is pretty bad right now. It's
guy.
wet.
Everyone needs to spin, so then I get a legit undercut.
A legit undercut.
I'm gonna
Where
undercut
is
you
the
guys
pit
from, like, a
fucking
left
line, man?
It's
Where
there
the cones
somewhere.
are, it's really early.
I've got fucking.
Are you boxing this lap, Sandro?
No.
Oh.
So what are the wets like, Logan?
I don't know, I've gone around one corner.
Oh,
Oh, Max has gone off.
I mean,
That
my
helps.
cars felt like fucking horrible the whole time, but like.
I mean, you
it's
can
not
pit
horrible.
before
It's
the US
not-
gets deactivated, so.
It's not more.
Oh yeah,
horrible.
true, yeah. That is true, Sandro. DRS has to be deactivated before we pit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sam, where are you at?
I'm Aqua Mineralis.
It's worth pitting.
Yeah, I can feel that. I'm boxing this lap as well.
I have grip over the uphill left-hander. That's how you know my tires are good.
That was close. And my tires are proper blue.
Then box, my
Nah.
man. Sandro sticking it out, Lando Norris here.
I'm last, so why not?
Well, you're not at the moment.
I'll be last when I pit, so.
True.
I'm last.
So where is the pit? Oh, that was way too early. Oh, that was way too late! Yeah, that was way too late. Stupid
better
pit.
watch out
Oh
for
well,
America.
10-second time penalty. Let's go, boys.
Welcome to the club.
Oh no! Literally, I got disqualified. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that.
Oh well.
Oh fuck!
Did
No.
you speed?
Yeah, I
Did you
sped.
speed?
Yeah.
How much though?
I don't know. I completely forgot where I thought it was further down. I just sped completely. Oh fuck me! That is literally the most frustrating end to race I've ever had. Because I really think
Has Max been into
no,
the pits
Max
yet?
stayed out. He stayed out. Oh my
Oh,
god!
he's the
I
die.
can't
The rain
believe
has
it.
stopped.
Oh my god! How can I
Wait,
be
has
so
it actually?
stupid?
What?
Oh, it's
No.
It's literally
Raining in
dropped
sector
off.
1.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't.
It's dropped off in the middle sector. I can't see literally anything.
Literally, I was about to fix my damage. Finally, have a good
Oh,
car
fuck your
again.
mother, game.
Oh my god! I'm so stupid.
Yeah, that's what I thought, game. Get that fucking warning out of my phone.
Well, that can happen, I guess. I mean, we got two people who sped
Oh,
into
it has actually stopped raining.
It hasn't. What are you guys talking about?
Wait, now it's come back. It was just a glitch on my screen for a minute, like in
It's
turn
raining in the
1.
middle sector to me. Jensen,
I
can you
should
give me
have.
the number
Max
to
is
your
staying
dealer because
out.
He's got
I
some
should have
shit.
practiced the pit
crazy.
entry once at least.
Yeah, I didn't practice pit lane entry as well. Oh, but
I'm actually.
I mean, the track is proper wet, but like the dries don't feel terrible.
well, new dries probably wouldn't feel terrible, but like
Like Logan, what laptops are you setting on wets?
I have no fucking idea. We'll see when I cross the line.
Okay.
Actually, this lap is invalidated, so...
It didn't come with any prompts as well. I think I would have picked
Oh
it
no,
up
it's
if
really
they
fast. I'm really good.
So... That's a shame.
Oh yeah, the middle sector is still, like, bucketing down.
I did a 55. Okay, now it's probably okay.
It is raining now, Sandro.
Now it's raining the entire time, but it was drivable.
Yeah,
now we're getting
but
to the point
right
where
now it's dropping off now. Oh, Max just got himself a 10-second time penalty as well. Sped into the pits. Let's go. I thought I mugged myself there by...
I barely slowed down in time. Like, I'm shocked it didn't give me a penalty.
I slowed down way too early, deactivated the pit limiter, when full throttle realized where the pit limit was, and had to, like, lock the brakes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also the best, so it's not surprising.
Oh yeah, true.
I think my car bottoms out on the double
Dion, do you
brake.
remember... nice one.
Doesn't turn
Do
at
you
all.
remember with how much fuel we started?
130.
Okay. Thanks.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna make the fuel strategy work at least. That's good to know.
How many seconds did they take for the steering wheel?
8.
Well, changing tires takes longer.
I'm still
Wait, it takes longer to change tires than changing a steering column.
Yeah, because
Which is
my
embedded
tire
into the
changing,
car.
was 16.6 seconds.
Oh, nice. So a steering column that you have to remove the tires to change takes a shorter amount of time to fix than the tires itself. Logic.
So
Are
does
you
anybody
boxing
know
this
if
lap,
it
Sandro?
would be possible for
No.
Oh,
the commentator to
Sandro's
invite
staying
me, or is
out.
not possible in
Look
Twitch
at
Watch?
him doing a crazy strategy.
You know why? Because now is a crossover point in weather slots.
Yeah. And?
I think
Wait.
this is the weather. I think we are seeing what said weather is.
Well, you do you, I guess.
I mean,
I'll tell
yeah,
you my
stay
lap
out.
time when I come around, Sandro. Oh, maybe do a
I
proper lap.
can't be asked. These penalties, man.
I still just can't believe I disqualified myself. Because in the first part of the race I thought I had a chance of winning, and I've just gone from that to being disqualified.
That went south.
Yeah. It's
So
qualified
lap
before,
time,
check me out.
Sandro, 152.6.
I can't
Okay,
believe
so
I
you're,
just...
you're about 5 seconds quicker than I am.
It's the same as when you were driving in the drive.
You don't, man, he's already down. You don't need to kill him. You don't need to do
I
him
need to
like
kill
that. You don't need to do him like that, man.
Haven't you been watching the gap to me come down?
Yeah.
Oh my days,
I
Dion.
was hoping for a crossover, like for this weather slot, but
If he already had experienced the Jos Verstappen burn, you just fully Roman Grosjean barbecued him. Oh
it was literally
my gosh.
drivable to like 3 corners ago. Now it's literally undrivable. I can't go straight.
Yeah, I have to say my pace in the wet with dry tires was about the same as exiting the pit lane and driving on wet. So,
Okay.
so you gain around 5 seconds of that.
Man, I should have been so much more careful.
How did Max lose half a minute to me?
Staying out too long.
What? Really?
He was slow.
Imagine
Like,
staying out too long. You gotta be such
Oh
a
yeah.
I
know,
ganked
so-
on him so much, like I was about to pass him when he pitted. I was right up his chuff. I mean, I was a
Oh.
lap down, but
Yeah, but... Okay, so he lost that time during, like, staying out one extra lap.
yeah, when I pit early, I gained like 4 seconds.
Sandro, how many laps did you stay out?
25.
Oh... I'm turning my engine down to save some fuel.
Yeah, I might have
I
to,
added some
too.
fuel in.
Oh, I didn't. I have the big smooth brain.
How did I
Smooth
just
brain
get tires that are overheated? They gave me overheated tires.
Nice.
They're yellow.
Well, they knew they would cool down, so.
Oh yeah, probably.
Big brain move. They put them in the
brain
oven.
They baked the tires. Let's go. Honey, dinner's ready. What's for dinner? Michelin tires. Nice.
I'm pretty sure those are Continental tires, actually. Yeah.
Is it Continental? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was Michelin.
Because this car is from the era from IMSA, which still used Continentals.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, your car is an IMSA car. It's not a G3. It's not a GT3 car.
Yeah, it's a GTD car.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's slower.
Maybe that's why it's clapped. Oh yeah, it's
Who's the leader?
definitely wet.
Samuel.
I can confirm it's wet.
I'm holding up Max for you.
What?
I'm holding up Max.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. I wanted
Would
to
you
say
do that
something
for
more, but
25
like I
seconds?
couldn't get the words out. It's like, nice. Oh, that's why he dropped to 29 seconds briefly.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if he spun or something.
He's still behind.
I mean, there are no blue flags in GT3 racing, so...
No, Sandra.
Yeah, I'll let him
true.
by now.
Yeah, I saw that. But he gained some time back as well.
If you gain some time back, you're quicker and Sandra is quicker.
But he's still going to be on top in the standings, so...
He won't win another Rolex though.
Yeah.
Well, since he... Well, his wish has come true.
Have you guys seen him on Instagram?
If there's no
Yeah, I
Rolex
saw
on the line, he can't win the race.
Notifications.
Did he win a Rolex somewhere?
Yeah, after he won Daytona, he was like, "Yeah, where's my Rolex at?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sending it to you." And then like, "Oh, thanks." And like 2 weeks later, he was like, "My Rolex still hasn't arrived." I'm like, "Yeah, so shipping. I'm sorry."
Wait,
a week
what?
later, he was
No.
like, "It's." A week later, he was like, "Yeah, it's still not here." I'm like, "Yeah, sorry. What did I say? The delivery driver crashed and died." And he was like, "Oh, damn."
Wait, what? I hope he's not expecting a real Rolex.
And then I posted the post for Imola, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't win a Rolex here." I'm like, "Yeah, so you're obviously not gonna win." So,
Well, if he doesn't start speeding up, then he won't win.
he's good in the dry, though. Watch out.
I shouldn't
wet-
jinx anything. I shouldn't jinx anything.
Max
like-
is really good in the wet.
Yeah.
Max is always good in wet conditions.
Oh, no. Don't say. That's a bit sus.
I taught him that.
I'm catching up. Slowly but
Hi,
surely.
catching up. I'm Sam. How are your day going?
Very, very original.
Yeah, I know. Did Max spin?
No.
No.
Oh. He's just bad then.
No, it's the timing which is weird. in this
It
game.
probably is, yeah. It's going up
it's
for
basically-
it's going up for me right now.
It's basically every second. If you are on the straight and Max is in the corner, it goes up. Because,
It's so
you
stupid.
ca-
Who
it ca- it
thought that was
calculates
a good idea?
Basically, at the point where Max is at that time.
So
And
we
not
have
basically.
Yeah, okay.
So basically,
So we
Max
have to be
gains
on the
time in
straight at the
half minute
same time.
Yeah,
So I actually don't know the real gap to him.
you have to pick a point basically on track and then check it every lap there.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the only way.
Ooh. That was a track extension. Normal cutting, corner cutting in F1. Hey, no warning for that. Sick. Found a new line through those corners.
Logan cutting turn 1. Doesn't get a slowdown penalty. Pork.
Funny story about PogChamp. I met the guy of the original face like multiple times.
Did you?
Yeah, his name's Gutex. He was a fighting game player, so like I would see him when I'd go to like big tournaments and stuff. He's a really, really cool guy.
I find like content creators is quite often like, or memers are often quite nice.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna join Scott in the commentary. So yeah, good luck everyone with the rest of the race, and maybe I'll speak to you after it. All right, see you. Yeah.
There's a gentleman, Nick, joining us.
Hi, Scott.
Hello there.
Well, yeah, what can I say? I unfortunately ended my race because I went to the pit lane too quickly, which is a really stupid mistake. But unfortunately, this game can be pretty harsh on that, so yeah, I got instantly disqualified.
Oh.
But it was looking pretty alright at that point. Unfortunately, I don't know if you caught it in the live stream, but I was running in second behind Logan in the first part of the race, and then he spun in front of me, and I had nowhere to go, so I smashed into him and damaged my car.
Oh, so there is damage?
Yeah, I had aero damage. I didn't really have much suspension damage, so I decided to stay out, but that's why I suddenly lost a lot of time. I couldn't keep up with Sam. Then made a mistake as well, and Max went in front, and there was also an incident with Jensen. I think there was a bit of desync, but that was unfortunate for him as well. And yeah, then I started to have a bit of a fight with Max, and I saw that he stayed out. I made a very late call to come to the pits to change for wets, and I was really looking forward to that because I was, looking forward to fixing my car, and also I felt pretty comfortable in the wet, so I really thought I actually had a chance of winning, or at least to get on the podium, but yeah, I just completely messed it up and just made a stupid mistake by speeding into the pits. I hadn't actually practiced the pit entry yet, so I just misjudged where the limit was. It was very early, and yeah, I should have just been much more careful.
Yeah, because it did look like on stream a lot like you sort of maybe saw that Sam was pitting, and it was like a bit like, I'm gonna have to quickly go like now and at least try and copy him. Was that the plan, or was it just is it just a sort of a plan of action that you kind of had already?
A little bit. I also was reacting to Max, and I thought he was gonna come in, but at the last second I thought I saw he stayed out, so I just dived in, and I just thought that the pit entry line was a lot further up the road, and I just completely misjudged it. So it's yeah, I really can't believe it. I was just so amazed that I just got disqualified. It's yeah, just very stupid. I can't believe I just did that, because I've done a lot of league races on this game, and I've never done that before.
So I didn't just give you a penalty or something like that. There's a tons of penalties for everyone out on track at the moment.
Yeah, it's actually pretty harsh as well, the track limit. Sometimes when you just leave the track a little bit or have a slight track extend or corner cut, it gives you a slowdown warning. And sometimes, despite actually lifting off, it doesn't go away and still gives you the penalty. So it's a bit weird as well how you can. Yeah, it's very easy to pick up penalties with the slowdowns, and it's difficult to kind of.
Like, shows you how much time you should actually lose.
Yeah, of course it doesn't show that, so you have to kind of guess how much you have to lift off, and sometimes it's not enough and you get a penalty.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying like that. I think I don't know if it's. I think it's on the calendar this season. This Spa is one of the worst ones as well, because when you're, I think as you're coming out of Radeon, you sometimes can drift wide in a GT car, which of course it gives you like a little bit of slowdown. But because it's such a long straight, you just keep like slowly lifting, but you end up losing almost more time than you need to, and it's just unnecessary. And so I think it's the same with this. I haven't experienced it much because like the preview lap I did earlier was the only lap I've done at least recently in a GT3 car, and I think I invalidated my lap at the second chicane just from I think just put like one or two wheels over or something, but that was enough for it to of course invalidate the lap. But yeah, even watching some of the guys, I think it was Jensen only put a couple, like maybe one or two wheels off or something on the exit of the corner, and that gave him some sort of penalty, I think, as well. So yeah, it seems a bit harsh.
Yeah, it is, and sometimes it's difficult to predict how much you have to slow down. So sometimes it actually goes away without slowing down at all, and sometimes it doesn't go away despite slowing down. So it's a bit inconsistent.
Right, so we've got 30 minutes left of this then, and could be battles. We've got Dion, who's being closed in on by. Actually, let me get the camera. Dion being closed in on by Logan, and then Jensen clinging a little bit on Max at the moment, but I don't know how much that's really going to affect Max actually, because I think considering what he did last time out in Daytona, I don't know how much pressure he's really going to feel from Jensen. especially if it's a long run as well. Because Jensen, he's great for sort of short runs and he's quick, rapid. I mean, we saw it earlier. These the lap times he was putting in was insane, but of course towards the end he started making so many mistakes by like going off track in braking zones. Like it just looked a bit sort of sloppy almost towards the end.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I think Jensen definitely has the potential to catch up to Max, so we may see that gap go down a little bit and decrease, but it's still 5 seconds for now. But I could see Jensen catching Max, to be honest, as he runs a bit wide there, going towards Avermedia. But yeah, I think that could be a battle for second place, and I feel a bit guilty because I don't know if you saw, but I kinda crushed Jensen out, even though it wasn't intentional, of course, but I was on the left, he was on the right, just before Avermedia, and we sort of tagged each other, and he spun into the wall and damaged the car as well, so that set him back quite a bit, and he's now trying to catch up to, make up for it.
Yeah, I saw that incident earlier. It didn't look malicious, it just looked like that's what happens when you're racing almost like near enough 3 wide, but it was a bit weird. It looked very sort of dramatised. It looked like really small contact.
Yeah.
But that was enough to just send him off into the wall, like, really dramatically.
Yeah, because I actually didn't move over to the right, and also Jensen didn't go to the left. I think we sort of got glued to each other, and then suddenly Jensen bounced off to the right. It was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty good damage limitation if Jensen can finish inside the top 2, or at least he's on for a pretty safe podium.
Mm. And I'll check where we're going next time out, because I think there's another quite big break in the season, because there's less races in this championship compared to F1. So yeah. I think we've got another 3 weeks maybe until the next race.
Yeah,
so
something like that.
Is.
Yeah, I can't recall as well what's next on the calendar. But yeah, it's definitely a disappointing start for the season, for me, because also in Daytona I had a chance of being on the podium, and also towards the end I made a mistake, crashed out into the wall, damaged the car, and dropped back to 6th.
Mm.
And I think last season started in a bit of a similar way. I had difficulties to really get going in the first few races, and then I was a bit more competitive in the final few races, and I even won the final 2. But of course it was too late for the championship, so yeah, this year it's a bit of a similar trend that I'm just throwing away so many points now, and the championship is pretty much already over. And I definitely feel like there's potential for it, also because I won it in the first season, because that was the only season where I actually didn't really make mistakes, but also this season has been really poor, and mistakes like in Daytona and this one here, where I didn't really make a mistake or race, but just had that moment with Logan and then sped into the pits is just really unnecessary.
At least you can try and fight for if Drivers' Championship. I mean, it's still early, so you still have a good chance of getting the Drivers' Championship, maybe. But at least there's the Constructors, which will be no doubt that'll be quite a decent championship to watch, because the Ferraris around here seem to be really good. Jensen on his day as well can sort of really carry that Mercedes up towards the front of the grid, so it could be an interesting sort of way towards the end of the championship. And I've just checked as well, round 3 of the season is the Nurburgring, so I don't know if that's the Nordschleife included, but I guess it's not from the looks of it, considering it's an hour and a half.
It's a normal Grand Prix circuit.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, an hour and a half we ran around that one.
Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't mind if they actually used the full layout with the Nordschleife included, because I really like that track actually. And actually, Max and I did a 24-hour race on this game, on the full Nürburgring, so we should have enough experience to know the track and maybe have an advantage. But unfortunately, we're not racing there.
24 hours.
Yeah, we did it last year in December. Of course, we did use the AI driver swap during some stints and during the night, so we didn't actually fully drive it, but we did drive a big distance of it. Which was actually...
You can do driver swaps on this game then, like actually between...
No, you can't do it between players, you can just do it with an AI. So we were together in a lobby filled with AIs, and you can switch between, like during a pit stop you can enable the driver swap, so it will take over from the next stint.
So I think I've done that before, just as a bit like out of curiosity, but yeah, it was just a really slow AI, and I was a bit like, is this it?
Yeah, it depends on what the AI difficulty is set to, because it's, I think, the same as the AI difficulty. So if you have the AI on a high level, then the driver shop AI will be on the same level, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. As Logan all over the back here of Dion, heading up towards, I think it's Variante Alta. He's on the outside line. Might try and go for some sort of cutback here. No, you can't shape anything up.
Oh,
he doesn't have to. Dion spins.
He laid up the rear tires there, and gives the position to Logan Ron.
And he hasn't put it. He's managed to keep it out of the wall, but still, that's going to put Logan up into P4. Just good after the start to the race that he's actually had. Oh, somewhere a little bit off there, but he's got back going again. Hasn't lost really much time. If any, actually, he's pulled away. Yeah,
and also Max has seemed to have pulled away from Jensen as well.
Yeah, 15 seconds. I mean, compared to last time, we were talking about like 5 or 6 or something. So it could be. Again, I know Max is quick, but there might also be some mistakes there from Jensen, considering how many times he's gone off as well.
Yeah, he's probably gone off a couple of times.
Right, quickly. I'll quickly have a look at the championship and see what it would do to everyone, like where they finish right now. So, right, so Max, I believe, would go on to 21 points. Actually, he's got fastest lap. I think it's Jensen. Yeah, fastest lap goes to Jensen. So Max would be on 21 points. Jensen would be on quick maths, 15 points. Then Sam with this win would be on 14 points, so he would go 4th, overtaking Ren because Ren's not here. And then I don't know how that would do for everyone else. What are constructors actually? I think Audi would stay ahead in the championship if Max takes what 8 points today, then that puts them on 22 points. But then the Ferraris are scoring high, which is what 10 and 4, I think. So I think they'd be on 14 points extra there. So no, I think Ferrari would go top actually by 2 points. Just doing rough maths there, but it's still very close.
Yeah, you could be right. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, and also I think in terms of the Drivers' Championship, it could definitely be interesting with, you know, Max having taken the victory in Daytona, and now Sam looking very strong. Of course, Jensen is gonna be in the fight, maybe Logan as well. So yeah, I think definitely between those 4, maybe Rennie Van der Stappen as well, if he is able to make the next few races. It could definitely be an interesting fight for the championship. And of course, Jensen Rando is actually defending his title from last season.
Yeah, of course. Be interesting to see if he's able to have any sort of late season form, because it's just the Mercedes doesn't look the best. Not just around this track, but just in general. When you compare it to sort of the other like mid-engine cars, they seem to handle a lot better compared to the Mercedes, which is this, you know, big heavy front engine thing.
Yeah.
Like, when you sort of how did you get into driving the Audi? Was it like you just joined the team, or did you sort of physically, you know, go out and maybe sort of like test a couple cars and, you know, decide that the Audi was yours, or like the one that you liked the most?
Yeah, it was kind of the latter, because the first round of the first season in Bathurst, I just tested a lot of different cars in the practice session, and in the end I felt like the Audi was the nicest car kind of for me, because it was you know, it's a pretty light car. It's pretty well, it feels pretty nice in the corners, and it lacks a bit of straight line speed compared to the Mercedes and BMWs and maybe even the Ferraris and Acuras. But yeah, for me, I think it suited my driving style. It felt a little bit loose as well, so it's easy to slide around a little bit, and it just felt natural, and I decided to pick that car, and I really liked the white and red livery as well. So yeah, I guess it's Just a bit of a personal preference to which car you prefer, but I decided to pick the Audi and team up with Max, who I know in real life as well a little bit, so it's nice to have him as a teammate. Don't know him as well as my F1 teammate Jure, because we were actually really good friends and we live very close to each other. We used to go to the same school as well, used to be classmates. So, but also Max is somebody I know quite well, and Jure as well, because we actually met each other at the Essen circuit when we visited DTM this year. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool to be in a team with him. And actually, after I won the championship in the first season, I also bought a scale model of the exact Audi R8 with the white and red #1 livery on it. So, yeah, it's. I think I'm also going to be staying with Audi for the next couple of seasons because I just really like that car.
And what Rob actually saying in the chat there, it says the overall car to drive next to the Bentley, which I was surprised about the Bentley as well because it looks quite. It almost looks like it should be almost the same as the Mercedes in terms of, you know, it's a really heavy car, big sort of thumping V8. But from when I've driven it though, it doesn't feel that bad. I think it's because I drove it around Bathurst. Cause I think it was just after the Bentley had actually won Bathurst. I was like, you know, I want to see what all the fuss is about. It actually wasn't too bad. I mean, Bathurst is just a difficult track in itself, but the car almost made it a little bit less difficult. It felt like you could turn it, you know, go quite quickly through corners and not worry about it really hitting the wall. It kind of felt like it was quite planted. It was just quite a nice overall car to drive. I've driven around a couple other tracks as well, and it does feel very nice. But I think if you were to give you the choice, I think I would actually say the Audi though as well, because again I love the sound of it. But
Yeah.
as you say, it drives really surprisingly nicely for like compared to all of the other like rear-engine cars. The only car I'd maybe put up there with the Audi from experience is maybe the McLaren. And McLaren can be a little bit iffy on exits though compared to this.
Yeah, I also love the sound of the Audi indeed, and it was definitely, you can definitely tell that it lacks with a straight line speed, especially in season 1 when Jensen was in the BMW. He was so much quicker on the straights, but then in the corners I was able to make up time. So it also depends a bit on the circuit. Like in Zolder, or even a track like Imola here, I think the Audi has a bit of an advantage because it has many corners. But on circuits like maybe Indianapolis, maybe even Daytona, it might be a bit of a disadvantage because you're losing out so much on the straights. But maybe I think the benefit of having a bit of a heavier car is also that it drives a bit more stable. So I think if you have a bit of a smooth driving style, maybe you'll like it more because it doesn't really kick out as much and it feels a bit more planted than maybe a car like the Audi. So yeah, I think it just comes down to what you prefer.
When I look at the calendar for this season, because I was about to ask about like, you know, tracks that the Audi's good at, and of course you mentioned, you know, Zolder. Are there any other tracks in the calendar? Because I've just checked, there's only 7 races in the calendar, but the next tracks or the rest of the season is Nurburgring, Spa, Oschersleben, Portimao, and Zolder. Have all those tracks, are there any that you kind of immediately think, okay, those are ones which I know the car's going to do well at, and I'm going to do well at, or are there any as well where you're kind of going, that one's going to be, you know, a bit of a disappointing race maybe?
Well, I think the first one that springs to mind is Zolder. Also because in season 1 I won the race there with like 20 seconds advantage over Max, who was also in the Audi. So we were easily the quickest there. And also Oschersleben is a track we haven't raced yet, but it's a very tight and small circuit, so maybe that's going to suit the Audi as well. But I don't know, it's a bit of a weird track. And apart from that, well, I really like Spa, but it has a bit of everything. Of course, high-speed corners, slow-speed corners, and straights as well. It's a very fast track as well. But I think I am looking forward to the track, and I think I can do well there also because I just like the circuit and I think it suits me. But apart from that, yeah, Nurburgring last year was a bit of an effort race. I think I finished 5th or 6th, or something like that. And I don't know why, because for some reason I just didn't really seem to be on the pace there. So maybe that's a circuit that somehow doesn't really suit the Audi. But yeah, I think Zolder is my strongest track, and also the Audi strongest track out of the tracks that are coming up in the calendar.
By the way, what you say about the Audi, is that the M4 or is that the Z4?
What do you mean? The BMW?
Sorry, BMW, yeah, not Audi, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can choose between the M6 and the Z4. So
which one? Sorry, which one were they driving? 'Cause when you were sort of talking about
I think Jensen was driving in the M6 in season 1.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if we actually have drivers on the entry list this year that are in the BMW.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's just Mercedes, Audi. What have you got? Yeah, so you got Acura, Mercedes, Ferrari, Audi, Lamborghini, and Porsche now.
Yeah. I was already thinking, like, is somebody in the BMW? But yeah, Jensen was in the M6 in season 1 and 2, I think. No, I think last year was already in the Mercedes, so just the first season.
And GT Rob saying about how the Bentley from Project Cars 1 was the best car to drive, but then the one in Project Cars 2, apparently they've dumbed it down for the power, so they basically got no power.
Yeah.
The Porsche is the best car to drive if you can set it up. I wasn't sure about that for GT3, so I thought that was more for like GTEs. I thought the Porsche was the best one. But then even again, I'd say the Ford's probably the best GTE. But
yeah, I really like the Ford GT as well. I actually used the Porsche GT3 in the 24-hour Nurburgring race, and I really like that car as well. So that could be a good option as well. I'm not sure how it stacks up compared to the Audi, because I've never compared it, but that's it definitely feels nice as well to drive.
I think it's also kind of like it feels like some of them are kind of tailor-made for different sort of drivers, almost, or like different sort of styles as well. Like, because there's a couple cars in them which I think are just, I don't know why they put them in the game. Like the Cadillac, never really got along with that.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it. The Janetta's a bit of a weird one as well, because it's all right, but it's not the best car. But even then, of course, you got the main sort of front runners. I don't mind the BMWs, but I've never really got along with the M6. I prefer the Z4.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you also have the Renault, which nobody seems to use for some reason, because it's not actually a bad car, but it's a bit of a. I do like the look of it though. But it's a bit of a weird car as well. It has 7 gears, and it has, I think it uses up a lot of fuel as well, and I think that's one of the biggest downsides of it. And for some reason nobody seems to use it. Also, if you look at the AOR GT3 championships, I've never seen somebody use the Renault. So there must be something wrong with it, but I don't know, because it doesn't actually feel that bad, and it can achieve pretty good lap times as well.
I must say though, because in this game you got like 2 versions. I think you got the GT3 version. Then you've got I think it's like the RS01 sort of standalone series version. I prefer that one. I think it's got a bit more power in it.
Yeah, I think I was talking about the RS01 as well, yeah.
Oh yeah. I was driving it this morning actually. I was just loving it because it felt so planted. It felt like you could carry a lot of speed through like corners, but it just felt like it lacked a bit of just overall speed. Like it was okay once you got to the top end, but that was really, really at the top end. Like.
Yeah, so maybe the torque out of the lower gears and like the traction, yeah.
And Rob's saying M6 is straight line speed, GT is the way to wait. GT is the way to go. So GT way to go is forward, but then M6 is straight line speed. I never experienced it straight line speed, so might try and test out something after the race today.
So yeah, pretty spread out fields moments. Sam's still leading the way by 20 seconds over Max, and then it's a further 40 seconds to Jensen, who's really dropped off. And he's actually being chased by Logan Ron, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Well, it might be I don't know what's happened there. I don't know if there was a big off or something for Jensen, but yeah, look at this now. The two F1 rivals.
Yeah, fighting for the championship in F1, fighting for a podium in GT3. So will Jensen have an answer as we come into the start-finish straight? We have the advantage of slipstream. I'm not sure if Jensen maybe made a mistake and potentially damaged the car a little bit, but it seems to be fine now. He seems to be keeping up with Logan and Ron.
Oh, he's going to move out to try and maybe make a move, but he's going to slip back behind. Oh,
and he
got
runs
really close, he's gone off.
That's unfortunate. Seems like he maybe got sucked into the corner a bit as well with slipstream.
Yeah.
It certainly makes it more difficult to get it slowed down. But Logan Ron now taking over P3, and we might have a bit of a fight for the podium in the final 10 minutes of this race.
And Rob saying, I'm a turner. Nick would tell you about my setups with the Porsche at Daytona.
Well, I can't really recall what kind of setups you used or what you were doing back then. But I know, yeah, that you certainly always were preparing a lot and using a lot of different setups and giving a lot of insights into how it affected the performance of the cars.
Mm. And also, just looking at the calendar as well, there's only 7 races. If like someone would ask you, go on, Nick, do you want to pick another track for the calendar? What track would you put in from this game?
Ah.
That you kind of would want to maybe just have in just because either you like it or you think it'd be an interesting one, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think, well, certainly the race that we started the first season with, Bathurst, is a track that I really like. I think it has a lot of character, a lot of evaluation, a lot of how do you call it? Evaluation changes? No.
Yeah.
Like difference in heights.
Yeah.
Elevation. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. So I think that makes that track really stand out. It's a lot of fun to drive and very challenging as well, especially in the sectors where it drops downhill, like in the middle sector where you have that downhill section, and you really have to be careful with braking. And as Jensen actually runs wide into the gravel there, oh, that's a shame for him. That's probably his chance gone of a podium.
Mm.
But yeah, I really like Bathurst, so I definitely like to see that track return to the calendar.
Yeah.
And apart from that, of course, we also have a lot of F1 tracks like Barcelona in the game. Also Mugello, but it's a DLC track. So I don't think we'll see that used because everybody would have to have the DLC. But I really like that track as well. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty good track list in this game. There are many good tracks, and I think it's difficult to really think of the tracks at the moment. Also, Renault is a pretty fast and flowing circuit, I think, but I don't know if it's really suited for GT3.
But, I've tried it in a couple of cars before. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know how good it would be for battling.
Yeah, like it's a very wide track as well.
Yeah, you could definitely battle, but you'd lose a lot of time if someone, compared to someone who'd be sort of in clean air.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. And
GT Rob actually saying he'd choose Sonoma, which again is another
Sonoma,
good track.
yeah.
Actually, if you were to hook up a good lap round there, then yeah, it can be really fun.
Yeah, we actually had Sonoma in the LMP2 series that we used to do, I think 1 or 2 years ago. But I actually missed that race, but that was the only time that we used it on the calendar in SRL. But I haven't really driven that track much, so I'm not sure if I choose that track, but maybe it could have some potential, yeah. And I don't know, maybe Monza or Hockenheim, like those are also F1 circuits, so I think maybe the point of GT3 is as well to kind of diverse it from F1 and use different tracks. But I think
like do tracks that we don't usually actually get to do much.
And of course we have the Le Mans 2.4-hour race with LMP1s.
Yeah.
So I won't see that track used as well in GT3. And well, if I could also choose a track to have in the calendar for GT3, that would be the Nurburgring full layout with the Nordschleife.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're ever going to do that, but I'd really like that actually.
I think it'll be a bit of like a Bathurst. It's kind of like if you like the track, you're going to do well, but then probably like 3 or 4 drivers or something just circling around the back.
Yeah, it's going to be very spread out there because it's so easy to make mistakes and damage the car.
Difference in lap time as well will probably be huge compared to someone like this, where it's kind of maybe a second or 2 seconds, but there it would be, 6 or something seconds.
Yeah, maybe even more. Yeah. And yeah, I really like Silverstone as well. Also in the F1 game, but again, it's maybe a bit too standard. So, yeah, I guess maybe Bathurst and Nürburgring. Those are the 2 that I would add if I could make the calendar.
Maybe you could still be a bit cheeky and say, we're doing the Nürburgring, just add the Nordschleife into it as well, just do the combined track.
Yeah, without letting them know. We used to have Road America as well in the LMP2 series and Long Beach.
yeah,
I quite like those
yeah.
tracks as well. And I think we had Watkins Glen as well in LMP2. Because it was like based off IMSA, so we had a lot of American tracks.
Right then, so we've only got 5 minutes left of the race here, and only 5 more minutes for Sam to be in the lead before he takes the win. I don't have any stats at all about how many races that Sam's won, but I'm just going to go and say this is, of course, his first win of the season. So
yeah, it's definitely not his first
got
overall, but I'm not sure how many he has won.
Yeah.
But I do remember that he won the first race in Season 1 in Bathurst. So, yeah, it's not his maiden GT3 win, but yeah, certainly the first of the season, of course. And also, Max has closed the gap down a bit. It's now 12 seconds, so still quite a lot, but we've seen the gap bigger at some points.
Yeah, well, of course, all it takes really is just for Sam to make some sort of big mistake. And it could, as I say, that he goes off a little bit there, but...
Rob is saying Donington Park, best circuit to race it. Yeah, I actually quite like that circuit as well, especially the first sector with the high-speed corners. It can be really flowing, so that's a good shout as well.
I must admit though, I enjoy it more in open wheels because I think you get a bit more. It just feels a bit nicer. Like I've tried it like Indy cars and the FR 3.5s around here, and that that can be quite fun. But I have done GTEs around there. It just I don't know. It doesn't get me the same way. Like the first sector is really fun, but it's when you get to the later one, like the later parts of the track, it could be a little bit sketchy. Like especially the hairpins as well. I don't know. I struggle to find the right way to go through them. I can open the steering quite nicely, but the rest of it's just a bit iffy. I've got to quickly go, but I'll be back for the end.
Oh yeah, sure. I can take over for a little bit. So Max is still definitely pushing on. The gap is just 9 seconds now between him and Sam, and he doesn't have to worry about losing second place because the gap behind him is very large to Logan Ron, so he can pretty much go all in to try and just do something, maybe put a slight bit of pressure on Sam to force him into a mistake, but still, 9 seconds is way too much for that, so this is Sam's race to lose now at this point. And Logan Ron also with a pretty sizable gap to Jens from Renault in 4th place, and Dion Stahl still hanging on in 5th place in front of his Acura teammate Sandro Delis, who's had a really tough day. Really tough start to the season for Acura, because also in the first round in Daytona they were struggling a lot with the setup and with the behavior of the car, and I think they finished last and second to last as well in the same order with Dion and Sandro. So especially for Sandro, he's had a really tough race, 3 minutes behind the leader, so he is a lap down, and a desperate start to the season, unfortunately for him. But a very strong drive from Samuel Brandt, and I can't help to think that I was in the fight. I was fighting with Samuel at the start of the race and Logan before he spun. And even after I hit Logan's car and was driving around with damage, I really feel like I would have had a shot of winning this race in the second stint in the rain after I'd repaired my car. But of course, that's very easy for me to say that, sitting up here now and chilling. It may sound a little bit weird just commentating the race now, but yeah, I really think I had a chance in this race. Anyway, there's always a next time. There must always be a next time. And there will. But Sam, just one lap away now. He will cross the line for the penultimate time next time round. But yeah, I'm sorry if it may sound a bit arrogant for me to say it, but yeah, it's just such a shame to end the race the way I did, which is completely my own fault, of course, but man, there was definitely potential for me in this race. Anyway, I shouldn't have made stupid mistakes then, if I would have had his chance, and Sam, he hasn't put a foot wrong, really. I mean, he made a few tiny mistakes, but he hasn't cracked under pressure, even when Logan was right behind him. when I was right behind him, and he has made the most of the conditions as well, switching to the wet tires at the right point. And he is definitely conserving a bit now, I think, because Max is closing the gap down. It's now down to 7 seconds. But just one more lap to go. Well, 1.5 laps to go now for Samuel, because the next time he crosses the line, it will be the final time. Yeah, he's gonna get the flag now, sorry. I was getting confused here. He will just about finish the race, because only 30 seconds left. That's longer than the time that it takes to complete the lap. Shorter then, should I say. So he will take the checkered flag this time round to clinch his first victory of the season and definitely put himself on the map in the fight for the championship. Max Mulder though, he is definitely pushing on just 5 seconds. He's closing up to a lap car, so I think that's Sandro. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, the screen that you can actually see in the live stream doesn't show it, but I'm actually spectating the cars as well. So that's why I may talk about things that you can't see. But Max is now closing up to Sandro. But it doesn't matter because Sam is already at the final corner. Still 5 seconds in front. And the timer has run out. It's going to be Samuel Brandt who's going to take his first victory of the season. As he crosses the line and clinches the checkered flag. And with that, takes the 4 points. In front of the Audi, Max Mulder is going to take a really solid second place. And Logan Aron is probably going to hang on to a podium with a big gap to Jensen Renault behind him. But well done to Samuel Brandt. He definitely deserved that victory. Like I said, he barely put a foot wrong in this race. Very consistent. And that's how you ultimately win races. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Even in the 1.5 hour races, we have the 2.4 hour races as well, of course. But Sam definitely drove the strongest race and made the least amount of mistakes out of everyone to clinch the victory. Well done to Max as well in second place to back up his win in Daytona. He's definitely still also within contention, of course, for the championship this season with 5 more rounds to go. As Logan Aron now crosses the line to clinch his podium, which is going to be the third place in a row for him, actually, after he also finished in third in the first round in Daytona. After a very nice comeback there. And Jensen Rendel salvaging a few points in 4th place. Dion Stahl is right behind him on track, but also a lap. Wait, actually, Dion is actually very close to Jensen. It's just 1 second at the moment, even a little bit less than that. So it is still very close between 4th and 5th, but Dion just wasn't able to do enough to really make an attack on Jensen Rendel. As Dion Stahl now crosses the line as well to secure his 5th place. And that only now leaves Sandro Dulis in 6th place to finish the race. And Scott is back.
Right. Yeah, I'm back, so that took a lot longer than expected. But yeah, there you go, there's confirmation of the results. I have got to go very quickly as I have a thing that's just come up. So yeah, I'll finish it off by just saying, so we've got Sam taking the win, then it's Max Mulder 2nd place, 3rd place is Logan, 4th place is Dion, 5th is Jensen, 6th is Sandro, and rounding out the back of the grid is our co-commentator, unfortunately.
Yeah, it hurts to see it, but I guess I did it all myself.
Right then, so I'm going to wrap up the stream now. Thank you very much for watching or listening, everybody. Thank you very much to Nick for joining in. I know it was the best of circumstances for you to join.
Yeah, no worries. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, thanks for having me here because I liked talking to you and talking about the race, and it was fun to be in the commentary booth for the final half an hour.
Yep, same here. So thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much, Rob, as well, for being active in the chat. And as I said, thank you for everyone else who was watching or have watched. And yeah, we will see you. I'm not sure when the next race. I think it might be next week, actually, or no, sorry, 2 weeks. And it'll be F1, I believe. So see you till then. Right. right, broadcast is off, and I'm going for the quickie bounce. So.
No, that's fine, man. I may actually join the party back with the others to, yeah, maybe talk about the race with them a little bit. Because I was, of course, in the party before I left, so I guess you're gonna leave as well now. All right. Well, again, thanks for having me, and it was nice to talk to you, and hopefully in the next race I'll actually finish the race again. But yeah, it's definitely, I guess, a positive side to a downside. I was able to go into the commentary after I ended my race. But see you later, man. See you.
Points. Max is still leading by some distance though. He got 8 points today. He's on 19 points today. Sheesh.
Well, congrats, Samuel. That was a
thank you.
Very good race. Pretty much
it's
faultless.
Like this,
yeah, well, for me this season so far, all of the races have been garbage.
Same.
Well, you still get points.
You're still
though,
in front of me in the championship, probably.
Well, Nick, you still get some points for like actually turning up to the race.
Okay, yeah, so it's not like I lose the points because I get disqualified.
No.
I literally couldn't drive from the, when the puddles started coming. Literally, I kept on spinning and.
Oh yeah.
Should we just do a completely dry race next time out in Nurburgring?
Yes. Well, Nurburgring, it's probably gonna. Yeah. Please just do it.
Yeah, Nurburgring. It would rain if we did randomize the weather. So
should we do a race at the full Nurburgring?
Nah, we're not doing Nordschleife.
Oh, why not?
Yeah?
Why won't we do the Nordschleife?
Yeah, I actually want to do that.
No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We got like 3 people out of 7 who already want to.
I'm sure Max wants it as well.
Of course, Max would want that. Well, we can have a vote, I guess.
Not in this car. I'm not gonna do it in this car.
You can swap cars if you want to, Sandra.
No, that's unrealistic. I'm against that myself, even though I hate the car I'm in. So.
Yeah.
I don't. The thing I don't get is if it at least would be like if I know a reason why the car and I am so slow. But I don't get it.
You're using the same setups, aren't you?
I'm using the same setup as last season, the same assist as last season, the same wheel as last season. And last season I was battling for wins. Yeah, and last season I was battling for wins. This season I'm like 3 seconds off the pace per lap.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So weird.
It is, yeah.
But you weren't that far off in the dry, were you?
It was fine in the dry.
It was only in the wet when it got really bad.
Not particularly quick, but in the wet it was terrible.
But that could also just be down to the fact that you're driving with a dry setup in the wet. Have you thought about that?
But did the same shit last year. And worked.
Did you try? Good. Was it a dry setup in the wet as well?
Well, it is. This time it was a setup of maximum downforce anyway. So.
Y'all have wet setups?
Yeah, same. I don't.
I don't
me
either. So.
Me neither.
Jensen, I sent you the footage of my POV from our incidents. So,
but like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
I
but
think...
like, Project Cars just does things sometimes. It's so weird. I should probably end my stream. I forgot that.
Yeah, that looked a bit like desync there.
Always forget.
Yeah, I think maybe I could have done more to leave space on the right, but I thought it was clear because I saw you in the mirror as well. But yeah, just to make sure that I definitely didn't turn to the right or something, which might have looked that way on your screen.
Time to stand up and
have you started a new job actually?
Huh?
Have you started your new job already?
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, but
is it going to interfere with SRL?
It's definitely a very nice job to have. Like, it's just a lot of fun to work there. Cause,
what is it?
At a karting circuit.
Oh, how come all of you get karting circuit jobs?
But I saw your message as well in SRL asking about the payment, and it definitely pays less, unfortunately, than where I came from. So I'm not sure for how long I'm gonna do it, but it's definitely I definitely enjoy it because, yeah, just being in that environment and working there is definitely very enjoyable. And
have a feel of being in the racing environment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to be like in that racing environment and You know, kind of being a marshal. It can be a little bit scary sometimes when you have to run into the track and like help people get out of the wall when others are racing past you. So
why do you help them? Can't they like do it themselves?
Laugh at them.
Well,
and
no,
like,
I mean,
put
a
advice on
car-
to tell them, yeah, you fucked up right there. Don't use that curve, you idiot.
Yeah, unfortunately, cars don't have reverse gear, so you do have to really help them. But
Just have a sign that like for when they do some really stupid stuff and they like crying for help, and you just hold up the sign. Stop being stupid then.
yeah.
Incompetent fuck.
And you just kind of hope that the others have seen it and that they're flagging yellow flags so that the drivers that are coming up kind of know that somebody is up. But there are like a few blind corners there, so. But it's I don't know. It's definitely a lot of fun, and also sometimes you get to drive the karts as well, where you have to like move a kart from the front to the back or something, and like every Sunday evening they host a race between all the employees as well. So
so you get to race.
Nice.
Yeah, you actually get to race the karts, so that's also a lot of fun, of course.
You guys want to hear?
Where are you actually?
Race Planet in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
You guys want to hear a crazy fact?
What?
I haven't sat in a kart in 3 years.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
wow.
That's
Anyway. No, wait. Why haven't you sat in a kart for like 3? What did you say? 3
Well,
years?
after I stopped doing it professionally, I just kept my distance because I don't know, it just didn't feel good.
Did it never go through with the sponsorship or like?
No, that's why.
internship or
Yeah. I stopped because I wasn't going forward. I was like winning my championship all the time. Like I won it 3 years in a row. So I stopped in that championship because I wanted to go higher up. You know, I had my offers and stuff. And I was on it for like 2 years straight with sponsorship, searching for it, trying to go to Britain.
Yeah,
And it didn't work.
I remember helping you with that actually.
Yeah,
at one point.
that was it was nice help. Same from Dion. Unfortunately, it wasn't working,
It
and
wasn't
then my
help- it
offers
didn't-
were slowly going away, and I was just getting really frustrated. And then I won the 2018 championship in that class again, and then I decided to stop, and I just never like went back and looked back because it kind of hurt at the beginning, and now I'm kind of I've started to like accept it. I'm like fine with it, but it never went back, you know.
But you can't like. I don't get why no one would sponsor you if you have good results. Doesn't really make sense.
I really.
That's just difficult in this world with management.
Yeah, that's
So
true,
difficult.
but like, surely there must be someone out there who would be willing to like put even a small company just put a little bit towards. Like, I get it's gonna be costly for you. What was it? It was Ginetta Junior, wasn't it?
Ginetta Junior or British F4 had offers for both.
Yeah.
The thing
okay.
is, like, Ginetta Junior was 80,000 euros and British F4 was 160,000, so double that.
Ah, sheesh, boy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But why don't you do national championships before, like single-seater national championships? Because I know, doesn't Germany have Formula 4 as well?
Yes, the thing about Formula 4 in Germany is it's by the ADAC. If you heard of that before.
Yeah, I have.
If you're not an ADAC athlete, if they don't sponsor you or help you out, it's so much more expensive than British F4, for example. And for some reason, I got in contact with British F4 teams easier than with German F4 teams. So
I don't even know because like you could potentially move to like other countries in Europe, like France or something like that, or
Italy.
Italy. But like, I don't know.
the thing is, the opportunity was there, just not the sponsorship. That's the thing for me.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. I can imagine.
But then again, you would have to find like a national sponsorship, like from your country, because I don't imagine anyone outside of Germany would want to sponsor you.
That was one of the big problems. I think that I'm a German, like I'm from Germany, but I'm going racing in Britain, so. Like a German company isn't really that interested in being broadcasted on television in Britain. Like it doesn't help them. So that's
They would much rather want you in German racing series.
Yeah.
Instead.
And
But then again, like
they want you because you were German as well, and that they most likely wanted to sponsor if they sponsored somebody like a British person.
Yeah, true.
yeah, like sponsorships tend to favor the nationality of this company. Like
No man.
if you're from Britain, you want to find a British sponsor, definitely.
Nick, if we go through with the trip to Spielberg, we need to stop. We need to stop at a karting track.
yeah.
So we need to do a race.
Yeah, we totally
Planning on
do.
doing.
Yeah.
When will you guys go? Because maybe I'm looking into it as well. But the thing for me is that I don't know if I have the time yet. So
yeah, it's July 10th, I think. The weekend around July 10th.
Yeah, but I really like the idea. Yeah.
Same. And we need to find a weekend or something, a day where we like have a proper call and talk spin-off stuff through, because I really want to do it.
Yeah, same.
But
I really like that
you're
you've taken
planning on
the
going,
initiative.
or-
Yeah,
next season.
Oh, next season. Okay. I was wondering at some point, like, if we should do like a Le Mans trip at some point.
Oh yeah. I mean, whatever it is, it would be already really nice to just meet some of you, or like in this case to meet Sandro. I think it would be really funny, even with Jure as well. Of course, it's pretty easy to organize, but also with Sandro coming in, like for if we go to Austria, it would really be nice to meet each other. So I really like the initiative you've taken to actually go to the F1 Grand Prix next year.
Like,
So
if I had
can you
money, I
imagine-
would definitely go.
I can already imagine you guys going to a car track and then Sandro is on the fast lap and you're in the middle of the track. So I can imagine it.
Like he always is. Yeah.
But yeah,
That would
even
be hilarious.
Dion, if you're available that weekend, feel free to join, I guess.
I'll
Is
see
there
if
anybody
I'm
else?
available and if I have the money to go, because I don't know what a ticket is. It's ridiculous these days. Like, honestly.
The tickets we were looking at were what was it, like?
For a whole weekend, like 300 or something?
Yeah, 350 I think it was for all 3 days. So that was
What, euros?
Yeah.
Yeah, euros.
Are you then staying like the on track with camper thingy or just hotel nearby?
Maybe a hotel, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably hotel. I hate camping.
Sandro,
Yeah, same. That's why.
if you want, there's a competition going on Instagram that you can win a 2-man trip to Abu Dhabi this year as well.
Well, I don't have any spare holiday left, unfortunately. So.
Just call in sick.
Ooh.
I mean,
Time to lose my job.
no, I get what you mean. Yeah, okay. I just thought you had some spare days.
No, unfortunately not.
Well, you never know. If it's like with Nick, you have always 3 warnings, so maybe.
Yeah, you could just use a few warning tokens.
But if you're Rene, those warnings get shut down to 2 because it always does on his game for some reason on F1.
Well, to be honest, I'm still not sure that it was only 2. It must have been 3, otherwise you won't get a penalty.
Yeah. It's just a double warning that's been dumped on him.
Yeah, I agree.
At least in Project Cars, I don't have to worry about changing number,
Yeah.
which I forget every time.
But like,
Well, Dion. Yeah.
at some point, like, Le Mans would be the ultimate distance. Like, the whole week in Le Mans would be,
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
mental.
Yeah.
Like, the race build-up, the race itself, just book a caravan spot and just vibe. That would be so sick.
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
expensive. It's really expensive.
But Dion,
And
if you want to join us, just let me know in time, because I think we should like, I think one of us should book the tickets, so we are all sitting in this like same space.
Yeah, that would make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So like one buys like 4 tickets for us 4 at the moment, and then just give the money. Like,
I mean, I still have to check. I still have to get a job first of all.
Yeah, for me it is because I'm now looking and I don't know how my schedule will be for school, because basically I assume if we are going, like, we are being there on Thursday, so basically before practice, because I assume that.
yeah, that was I was planning with that. Yeah,
But
Well,
the thing
Thursday
is,
to Monday or what? Like off.
Thursday to Monday or Sunday.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like going home Sunday, that would be a bit.
That would be
rushed,
difficult.
wouldn't
I
True.
would say Monday will be easier then.
Yeah.
Would be a long night drive. That sucks.
I'm not really up for endurance racing on the public roads.
That's
just
the
saying.
thing. That's the only thing I'm still like. That's holding me back from actually going completely through with the trip. Is I don't
don't
know
have a
how to
driver.
get there.
You don't have a driving license.
I'm getting it. I will have it in like 1 or 2 months, but I don't know how comfortable I'll be like driving 12 hours straight.
Well,
Like,
Yeah.
if it's
That's
any
early on.
consolidation, if I have a driver's license by the time and I'm going with you, I'll happily drive because I can for some reason do that, like 12 hours straight. No problem. Like we did Le Mans Dion.
Yeah.
Like I didn't sleep that whole 24 hours. I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
sleep.
Yeah,
And my
I've done 12 hours on the controller. So.
Like-
Yeah, Dion. Yeah, indeed. I forgot about it. Yeah, Dion.
Like-
He literally did a 12-hour solo race.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like I did my first stint was like the second stint or something. My next stint was like I think it was like 2 stints
9
before
hours.
the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
9 hours
later or
after.
something.
And that was like in the morning. I didn't sleep that whole night. I had to do 3 hours behind the wheel with no sleep for like 24 hours, and it was pain. It's pain.
Yeah, but sim racing
Yeah,
is
but
more
we
fun
won,
than driving
so-
on the road, in my opinion. So I think
Yeah.
driving is more difficult than endurance racing.
They
That's
say that,
definitely
but you
true.
just have to overtake on the right side.
But the
And then
thing,
again, if we can cut the trip short and just go like past the speed limit, I mean,
Who's gonna pay the
if
penalties?
they
then?
can't catch
I
us,
mean,
they can't find us.
we are going through Germany anyway, so
Oh yeah.
Autobahn.
you know what that means.
Autobahn.
Yeah.
yeah, but the thing which is holding me back at the moment is more that I'm like university, my fourth quartile. There are like 2 weeks of test week, and basically my last week of test week is still going on basically the 7th, 8th, and 9th of July. So I don't know if I have a test back right at that one of those days, I'm fucked. I can't.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
don't know
push it
at the
back
moment.
or anything.
Sorry.
You can't have it pushed back.
No, not really. That's
Oh.
the problem at the moment. But it's like in June, July. I don't even know when I have those tests at the moment.
Oh, so it's a bit
That's-
unknown for you at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ah, sheesh.
If it would have been a week later, then it would have been fine for me. Then I would have had vacation and holiday and all that kind of stuff. But at that week, yeah, it can be a struggle because if I won't pass all my exams, so
You have to redo the year, don't you, if you don't pass?
well, if I just fail completely, I have to stop with the study. That's the thing.
Oh, shit.
So that's the worst. That's
Oh.
why I don't know yet.
No, yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a... It's also with, like, COVID and stuff like that. It's so unpredictable right now. Maybe
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
won't even have, like, fans at the grandstands for next year as well. If it continues like it does here right now.
I think it will be fine by summer.
Nah,
Like the last 2 years, it was fine by summer as well. So
yeah,
because
but then again,
when as soon as it gets warmer, usually the infections go down quite a lot. So
that's true. But like, I would still hold out and like wait and see. And plus, like Spielberg is also one of those tracks you can like sit by the side of, like on the hills as well.
the thing is, I don't know if you want to sit on a patch of grass for like 3 days straight,
Just bring a carpet, man.
Yeah, and then it's raining, so you're
and
sinking.
then it's raining and you're fucked completely.
It's not too bad. I don't think so. I mean, it's basically what we do here in Denmark. Grandstands don't exist at the Jyllandsring.
Yeah,
basically.
That's why we don't live in Denmark.
True. I'm used to it. I'm used to it pretty much. Like sitting on a patch of grass and just like, yeah, this is fine. Nah, but like, there's so many things that could go like wrong and so many things that could go right. So I think you would have to wait a little bit longer before booking the tickets. Definitely.
Yeah, we have to talk some stuff through anyway still. So
Yeah.
When do you want to know it, basically? Because then I know when I have to find out when I can and when my tests are. Because if I subscribe, I know it probably. So,
I don't think we'll book anything before January.
oh, okay.
So I think it got some time. I don't know. Like it always, like I'm pretty sure to go through with it, but obviously I have to look out for, like, we have to still like find a narrative with the others. So
Yeah.
I don't know how sure Nick, Euro, and Cam are. I know Cameron is really sure. I know he's pretty much good to go.
Oh,
I'm
he's
still
going
not
as
sure.
well.
Yeah, Cameron is going as
Ah,
well.
nice.
Yeah, I think as soon as we actually know that we are organizing it and that like you were going and Cameron is going, then I'm pretty certain that I will go as well.
Yeah, I'll
So,
let you know. I need to find a job
I'll make
at some
sure
point.
to be free
But-
those days, and I'll just. I mean, I can't guarantee it yet, of course, but I definitely want it. So I think I am pretty certain that I can go because, yeah, I can't imagine that I won't be able to be free on that weekend. So
Yeah. I
I'll
already
check
told
well.
my work that I'm probably taking like those 2 weeks off around that time, so that's pretty much fine already. So,
Oh, okay.
oh yeah,
like I haven't passed anything in yet, but they know that I'm probably booking like holiday during that time.
That's always nice to let you know.
Yeah.
Know. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave now because, yeah, it's a bit late at the moment.
Well, so am I. I'm also gonna leave in a second.
Did you say
See you
it's
guys.
late?
Nah, but, well, European time, Logan.
It's still the morning here. It's 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
I know.
I'm
Yeah,
still
for me,
drinking
it's
my
already
morning
getting
coffee.
dark.
I have to start practicing for another league race.
Well, you have a good day, and the rest of you have a good evening.
yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, see you guys.